Oh, I'm in completely the wrong mode.
For streaming or for what?
Yeah, I was in desktop mode. Why is this not capturing? Oh,
Okay.
I played Gene Spice Wars last week. I was wondering why it wasn't looking right up in the corner.
Ping.
That's better.
I need to level up.
Hope that's a bit smoother.
Extra sneak attack. Almost done here. I'm not buying that. Yeah, saving it for agility.
Actually, oh. I've got a good way already.
Mm-hmm.
There's no meaning in the hole.
We're probably going to want to break it right so that it matches up easier with the other tunnel.
Yeah. It's with that. Excuse me.
Diamond tip going strong.
Yeah. I think I'm nearly both about diamond tip now.
We ran out of diamonds.
Yeah, that's fine.
We have 1 diamond left right now.
That's not enough for a diamond tip, though. We need, what 3?
We need 3.
3.
That's just
At
like
least we don't have
Minecraft.
quality levels. I make it 110 meters, but that's above us, so. In fact, most of it's is up, so we could break through any minute now. It'd be really nice. Cutting another, what, 20, 40 meters off the path? Making it straight so you don't have to worry about your bike falling off into an unbreakable pit.
This one was like 5 meters off or something like that. And it was just like, this
Well,
side is
on-
just the tunnel.
We're on the right height. And we should be coming into it from the side, not meeting.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are very close. I'm looking way up to see it.
I love how occasionally I just hear the thing go off and something dies.
And you get XP, yeah.
No, I don't get any XP'd up because I don't have the
No?
level of
Oh,
engineering
right,
yet.
you need the perk.
Yeah,
Does that work for anybody's traps, or do you have to place it?
anybody's traps, I think.
Good, good. I'm gonna say it better work for anybody's. I'll be sad. Yeah, it would be really nice to have a Deep Rock Galactic map. That didn't go in the right place.
Okay, so that.
Dang it, Coaster. I need you to not adhere to the bottom of the the drink. Don't do that.
It's bad. Bad coaster.
Because it adheres, I pick it up, and it grips just enough to fall on the floor and not back on the shelf. Oh well.
There's extra cigars in the merchant stuff chest in case you want one.
They're handy. Free strength.
Yep, and the barter.
Mm-hmm. 2, 3.
Is anybody going to be making steel knuckles ever?
No. That's why I put the steel knuckles I found in the merchant chest.
There was a schematic for it, that's all.
Ah.
I'm also seeing Ranger's Guide to Archery Volume 1, 2, and 6. Doesn't our archer already
I
have
need
those?
7.
Yeah,
I
so
need
I'll
7.
tell these then. Powered doors and bridges schematic. Pipe bombs.
Discard, you're in, you're muted.
No, it's just been dirty. I thought that was a hole for a second.
If only. We've probably got another 20 meters to go or so.
Yeah. Yeah.
In before we have struck adamantium, praise the miners.
That's a scary thing to hear.
That would be an interesting mod, though. Hang on a second. Gray, look down and move sideways.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say fall in.
Okay, so we're too high. Alright, how are we gonna fix this then? This is where it
Well-
this is where it scoots up, so
Is that where it goes upward?
I think so. Yeah, it's where it jumps up.
Okay.
So,
So we just go straight until it levels out to where we are now.
if you look where I am, this is the bit that goes up
Yeah,
again.
so we just go straight across. We don't have to go down at all. We're not too high.
Yeah.
The path is too low.
But
Good luck getting up.
it doesn't. Which way am I facing? Oh yes, you're right, because I'm facing the wrong direction as I fell down a hole.
Mhm.
I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to reach you.
The long way. Or just nerd pull and we'll pick it up after. On the upside, this is going to save us a lot of digging.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, turn around then. Falling down the hole.
It's good.
Thought I was going back towards the other way.
Nope. Okay.
Huh. Who's using pistols, by the way?
I'm using them as a backup.
I think Graham
Right,
just got a
'cause-
backup pistol.
I forgot that I had gotten you a Desert Vulture and you don't have it picked up.
Oh no, I don't. That'd be very nice.
That's true.
Yeah, it's in the weapons chest,
I will
so
pick that up next time I'm at base.
that'd be lovely.
Need to make more frames.
I've got 92 and I've got 95 wood.
I've got Zebrin dropped me 1,000 wood, so I'm good on wood. Just gonna.
I'm just going through stuff to go to a trader soon. Well,
Mhm.
probably tomorrow, but yeah.
Just gonna load up 50.
Look, you can see it. Look over there.
Yeah. No, you can see it below us.
Yeah, no, you can see the level bit.
Oh, nice.
So we're almost at the bit where you just have to build a walkway across it.
And then widen it out a bit to fit motorcycles.
Yeah.
Because we're nowhere near cars yet. Oh, I fell.
Okay,
Not
probably need
actually a
like
problem.
support underneath anyway.
Well, if we build it into the wall, it should support from that.
True.
Oh, you added the frames to the wrong frame. Now, put the frames in the cube block, not in the angle slope block. Now there's some frames down here, and I'm going to loot them.
I wonder if we could have left them there.
Well, it wasn't discard. They're all in a straight line. Oh, I already looted your frames. The ones you nerd pulled with. Right. Now we never need to go through this underground tunnely bit ever again.
You hope.
It's gonna spawn a million zombies. Oh well. Yep.
I believe the phrase "nothing new there" comes to mind.
Something that could have pretty much dead on as well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I knew my waypoint was in the right way.
Look at that. Perfect.
Just about. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, this part here, so we can get a nice straight line.
I need to fill this hole in. Ah, so this guy. Done all the work finished.
Oh no, the work's not finished.
The
We
work's
still
not
have to
finished.
dig out for floor.
Just careful this guy, there's a hole beneath this.
Yeah, don't fall in the pit.
nothing in the dump chest. Already cleared the books. Actually grabbed the other one. There we go.
There, see? And none of it's collapsing. It's great.
Amazing.
Discard, you are still muted.
We're not hearing you.
Clearly, it's his cat that's taken over the computer.
Or something, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what your cat would say, Discard. I've known too many cats.
Well, he's in game, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in the mine here.
Well, he's not in the party, that's all.
I invited him. I'll send another. I sent 3. What do you mean, wait? I don't feel like waiting.
I don't think anybody's using shotguns, right?
Discard was talking about it.
Okay, it was just like, if nobody was, I was gonna sell these things, because we got like 4 stacks.
4 stacks of duckbill chokes.
Yeah, sure. Call it whatever you want. Actually, no, we don't even have a single duckbill choke.
We had like 3 of them in the accessories. The mods.
No, we got sawed-off shotgun and muzzle brake, but no.
I
We've
remember
also
seeing
got
them.
3. We got 3 shotgun tube extender mods.
Oh yes, we have way too many of those.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which end I left my bike. I think it's the end we're
Your
digging
bike
towards.
is in the middle of the tunnel at the far end of that thing.
Oh yes, I should go pick that one up.
Yeah.
Discard, you see this block I'm standing on? No, because you're 80 meters away. No problem. Trees. I need trees.
Okay. Nope, not you. I want that. So, this. Oh, that was nice timing. Hmm. $12 stones for a single bit of cement. Well,
I only
whatever.
have 4 stacks of 6,000 stones.
Yeah, we got plenty of stones. It's just how long it takes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there was the bikey.
I need wood. I've got some, but I always need more.
So my bike apparently is stuck in the thing, so I can't get it on it.
Okay, I've got a pretty full inventory of stuff that I'm going to be selling to the trader soon.
Cool.
Even got some awesome sauce to make, so it's going to be sold for 20% more.
Sounds like a plan.
That's what I thought. People keep telling me I'm wrong, though.
I don't know. I like
I
getting
need to
more for
empty out
money.
my bike's inventory
Ooh.
so I can actually move it again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go some.
There you go, I've got my bike. Can I put my bike down again?
Alright, let's see. Alright, we're looking like we've actually got a decent amount of 762 again. By that I mean we've got more than 2 stacks.
It's good.
Don't fall in the whole bike. No!
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the next 3 levels go straight into the advanced engineering just so that I can get experience in trap kills. It'll also
Aren't
make
you still the highest level player here?
Hmm?
Aren't you still highest level?
Going by this, I'm one level higher than Gray.
Rich get richer.
I've got fewer kills than him though.
Well, he's using a high damage rifle. You're using an auto rifle. That just means your kills are getting stolen by traps.
Yeah, no, I actually caught up to him pretty quickly with grenades that I threw last horde.
Oh yeah, the grenades would do the trick.
Yeah,
Flash
and
damage.
now I've got a rocket launcher that's tier 5, so I'm pretty sure I'm going.
Yeah.
And 3 stacks of grenades again.
Why is scroll lock turned on? More importantly, how is scroll lock turned on without turning on the keyboard light that turns on when I turn on scroll lock? Dang it, Windows, stop doing impossible thing. Actually, if somebody wants to go get that supply drop that's northeast of me, that'd probably be a good thing.
It's not even on my map.
Computer, map, show me. Oh yeah, it's just a bit southeast of the entrance.
Oh, yes. It's the main tunnel now.
Ugh.
My bike fell down that hole and I thought he was clever and go back to stick out, drive out the other way, but I forgot we blocked it off, haven't we?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Hope you got enough inventory space to move.
Nope.
There's a
Close
chest
second.
at either end of the tunnel, so he just has to run to the end, drop everything, run back.
Yeah.
It's not what I'd call a fun time, but it gets the job done.
Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Go to the shop, then do a quest, and probably just go to that treasure map that's been sitting there for a while.
Is it raining?
I think so.
Because I keep seeing raindrops in the tunnel ahead of me when I'm walking back to check the angle.
Yep, it's raining.
Figures. Crazy.
Yep, yep.
Oh, just keep mining.
It's an art. An art of mining. Kind of curious.
Money cap.
I was just looking at this thing and thinking it would be funny if I could put a trigger group burst mod into the rocket launcher.
How much ammo does it carry?
1. But it would be funny if I could actually put like a magazine extender or that sort of stuff into it.
Yeah, that would be funny. Rocket launcher tube mod.
Yeah, double tube mod, like the one from Halo.
Mm-hmm. Why not just get the one from, was it Quake 2? Yeah, Quake 2. No, Unreal. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Kill.
Flak Monkey! That'd be a fun distraction someday. Was it original Unreal or Unreal Tournament that I'm thinking of? I think Tournament. It's been a while.
That's been a little while since it came out.
What was it? Early 2000s? Pretty sure they weren't a 90s game.
No, they weren't 90s, they were definitely turn of the century.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, I can remember Wolfenstein 3D.
Yep.
Even a first person shooter. Just what? Couldn't even
Action game.
comprehend the idea when someone was explaining it to me. I
The
just
camera is in your guy's face.
No, it's right behind your gun.
And it wasn't that revolutionary. There was Battlezone before.
You just felt it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the control scheme was revolutionary. And strafing? That stuff's just crazy. But
Sealed it off so no one ever falls in there again.
you say that.
Okay, so I don't fall in there again.
You say that, but someone will find a way.
Probably because of Zombie Dugan.
Oh, almost certainly because of zombies. Also, I have some bad news. We thought we were done, but the tunnel curves the wrong way.
Oh no.
Yep.
I'm always back to you anyway.
Okay.
Actually, no, I
I
need
mean,
to
it's
I
really
need to
just
pick
going
up myself
back
from the
up.
start of the tunnel first.
Yep. Hey, struck lead again. In the middle of the niter.
Huh. That's an ammo mine.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it always has been. Lead, iron, and nitrous. All in the same place. And coal.
Some dwarf is very happy.
Indeed I am. Not actually a dwarf.
You say that,
I'm too tall.
but you do have a magnificent beard, right?
You're not wrong. And I do enjoy digging tunnels through things. I was playing, what was it, Dragon Quest Builders this morning, and there was a mountain, so I dug a tunnel through it, just to see if there was anything in the middle of it. More like a hill. There wasn't. I was sad.
Which Dragon Quest Builders?
The first one. Yeah.
Oh.
It finally went on sale on PS4 Network, so I picked it up. Yeah, it's been twice the price of DQ Builders 2 for ever.
I was actually walking into one a few weeks ago, and there was a guy there who was a dwarf. And he only played dwarves.
Nice.
But he basically decided, I'm a dwarf, I'm going to go for the full fantasy version.
Sounds
so,
good.
Jacked with huge beard.
Hey.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I think I'd occasionally also play elves, but I'd play them really, really badly. You know, comments like, oh, he missed. Yeah, that's what you expect from an elf. Oh, that squad went and got themselves killed. Well, you can't really expect more from elves. I mean... Yep, the elves lost. Well, now to play a real race.
Let's get rid of that bit.
You know, you put them away. You're like, I'm not mad, guys. I'm just disappointed. You could do better, but you don't.
I was wargaming again, and I had something similar. I was at my goblin mage, who just been hit with Wargame. So at one point I leant down on the stage where said, "You disappoint me," just as the entire room went quiet.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. You disappoint me.
You disappoint me. So what I'm hearing, guys, is we need to get Grey Hunter a full Darth Vader outfit. I've heard rumors that he's already incredibly tall.
Not incredibly. Just standard talk.
I've heard rumors that he's from a land of giants.
That's true. Look at the world.
Well, it's really simple. Some Italian brought back pepper, and you said, "Where did you get this?" And he didn't tell you, so you had to go just conquer everywhere until you found it.
Yeah.
Blaming the Italians since 1964.
I am still wearing fucking shorts. I have not found a single set of pants this entire game.
Which means it's cursed the wrong way.
Yeah, that was my problem for the longest time. It took me until level 20 or so before I found a decent pair of pants.
I still have yet to find them, and I'm level... what?
I mean, you can make plant fiber pants, but that's not the same thing.
Those are shorts anyways, so...
I'll make you a set of BDUs when we get back to base.
Okay.
The problem with that is that those
too
require some,
1 military fiber, which we have, 25 fragments, and 3 sewing kits, which we have, and the books, which I have.
yeah.
I can make clothing double pocket mods.
So
I
this is just
don't need that.
this is just a straight tunnel out there, is it, Darren?
Yeah, this is just a straight line tunnel.
Yeah. All right.
Eventually, it will intersect with the other tunnel. I checked. Right, I'll stand on the left, you stand on the right.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Are you left-handed?
No, right.
Okay, switch sides. There we go.
The reload on the rocket launcher is just a lovely sound. It's just this thunk.
Wrong button.
This entire mountain is just going to be Swiss cheese by the time we finish.
It's just gonna have 2 holes all the way through it, like most people.
Okay, now I'm tempted just to build a face to the other end.
I mean, I'm
wait,
still
no,
building
what we have to do
data.
the other end is not going to go well on the stream.
If you build a face on one end of this, then yeah, you're never allowed to go to the other end of
Okay,
it.
I'm returned. I'm sorry I haven't been doing anything important for the last while because of Deb was talking to my mother. She was telling me to stop, not send her money because to look after myself with that money.
Well, that's when you put on your
So-
fake Italian accent. You say family is family.
That's what I said, and she said yes. You know. Shoot. Okay. Does anyone have like a box I can put all this shit in my pockets on?
There's
Yeah.
a box at the beginning and end of each tunnel.
That yes, but where are you at right now?
In a tunnel. Me and Gray are in the tunnel. Zebrin's back at base. So
I just made a whole bunch of food.
Well, I'm currently hit the hunger part of my thing.
I've got food.
I've got food.
Out of wood again.
Yeah, it's almost like I went and got everybody a whole bunch of food in the tunnel because they needed it.
Gray, I need some wood.
I have
Oh, hey,
200 wood.
Got any wood?
I have 17 wood. I just put in the thing over here.
Nice. Hey, it's even unlocked. That's awesome. You know we're gonna have to dig that up, right?
Yeah, just it's there for right now. I need
Okay.
to empty my pockets.
Fair enough. Anyways, we're just going straight off the corner of this block. Until we run into
Alright,
the other passage.
All right.
Smashy hole. Smashy hole.
Riveting content.
Straight off the corner of the block.
This is the sort of thing that you normally don't see because good YouTubers cut it.
Yeah.
I mean,
That makes this the
yeah,
rarest of rare content.
Yeah.
actual like non.
You guys get the full-length directors uncut.
bigger, longer, and uncut.
Most people
as,
pay extra for that.
was.
Yeah. That's the type of thing that you find memberships.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And tier 3 subs and so forth.
Yeah.
Subs. My
Speaking of which,
culture,
Gray,
sub is a mediocre sandwich.
How has your channel been doing?
About the same. It hasn't really changed
Yes,
in about
man.
5 years.
Fair enough. I mean, you're up to, I mean, for your own Grognard fun.
Yeah. I say I do this for fun.
The labor of grognardism.
Somebody did
Can't
ask
really
about
sell out.
memberships. The memberships are available, but I don't expect anyone to take one.
Can if you really want to.
The option is
Yeah.
there, just ignore it.
You
Yeah.
want the life-size Grey Hunter plushie.
No, it's a croctopus
I mean,
plus.
If I can
I
get
mean,
everyone to put
What did I
would.
say?
I mean, Craig, there is Etsy and the rest of those kind of thing. You probably could submit a design to one of those a website fronting Chinese web shop bulk place. I
I
probably
know a
get
couple of
enough
people who could
commission.
probably throw one together.
I don't throw one together. I'm talking like like there's a place I'm sure that does like because I know there's a couple of places that just print like mugs and all that kind of such. There probably is something that can do a run of plushies for you to sell on your thing.
You know, an 8-handled croctopus mug would be kind of cool. But I lack the skills to manufacture ceramics.
Yeah. And I could only 3D print it, which isn't great for food. Let's put
Yeah,
something
you'd need a liner.
else that easily. Let's put hot liquid in it.
Mm-hmm. We need a liner.
Until the day we can get the paradoxical thing where we can get we can 3D print food service stuff.
I wouldn't want to 3D print food. You know, I prefer it squirted out of a cow, one way or the other.
You don't want to you don't want to have your you don't want to have your food nano replicated like
No.
in Star Trek.
Okay, that's constructed at the submolecular level.
Yeah, nano replicated.
That's not even nano. That's straight up submolecular. That's That's basically saying to the magic food box, "Make me a sandwich," and the food box says yes, and don't call me sandwich.
Damage mitigation.
That's just magic tech right there. Because Star Wars isn't sci-fi. Star Wars is magic space exploration.
Yes,
Star
You mean?
Star Trek. Star Wars.
Star Wars is straight up a fantasy story.
Well, no, Star Wars got really weird when fuel became all of a sudden very important for a plot for no better plot reason than plot.
Star Wars should have stayed a fantasy story.
And then they had the whole thing where it's like, oh no, what if we ram someone at hyperspace speed? And like, well, you can't because you jump the hyperspeed and you're essentially going at a submolecular other pocket dimensional space, and you come back not at going super fast. You come back going like your normal speed type deal. That's why they immediately stop and not have to deal with inertial. The hyper inertia you'll be dealing with stopping. You could
Dealing with bullshit. Look, it's very simple. Star Wars is a fantasy story. Don't explain things.
I
It
understand.
directs
But
them.
let me finish what I'm saying, because you see in Star Wars, wherever they warp in, they're going at super speed and they immediately stop, right?
Yes.
So that's because they're moving from hyperspace. So technically, when they return to real space, they're not rolling at hyperspace speeds. They're going at normal real space cruise speed. So saying that you could say, I don't know, in like the last, like, what was it, fucking the second Star Wars fucking Rian Johnson movie where they basically went and rammed a fucking Star Destroyer at hyperspace speed.
No one cares.
Like, what the fuck is this? This literally means the entire thing are like, you can't make a planet or anything that could deal with this level of inertial mass hitting it.
I think we're getting. Oh wait, no, I'm hearing that through Zebrin's speakers.
No, we get that tries to trade that bit
I was gonna say, wait a second. We shouldn't be hearing that. Yeah.
That was like one of the major things because a friend showed me that.
Discard. That's all heresy.
I know, but a friend showed me that and was like, "This is really cool, right?" And I'm like,
No.
"Bruh." Yeah,
it looks cool, but yeah.
It looks cool, but it's not. It literally does nothing. It really just scraps the setting.
It adds nothing to the setting, and also it's heresy on account of being, non-canonical. But I'm Orthodox Star Wars.
I mean, there's a thing with 40K where, like, with the writing of 40K, when 40K deals with space is long, laborious, tactical. It takes hours and maybe sometimes weeks for people to move into the battle line and all that kind of and form up for.
Yeah, but you also get the thing where people can arrive in the nick of time, like an absolute start a week ago.
Immediately teleport in
Yesterday.
above a place.
Well,
Which I
yes.
have to say, like, I can understand the vagaries of the warp and everything else like that, because a lot of the times there are Stardays doing ridiculously bullshit, dumb Stardays shit. So
Okay, I explain warp travel as the speed of plot.
Yes.
It's like hyperspace, in Star Wars. Which again falls apart in the last 3 films because the speed of plot is apparently too
Because
rapid.
they decide to break that too.
Yeah.
I've always assumed from watching the original film that 0.5 past light speed was 150% the speed of light. That
And
people
also-
traveling through space were basically traveling slightly faster than the speed of light. And yes, it took you years to get where you're going, and that didn't matter. Then the
Yeah.
prequels came out and they said, yeah, so Darth Vader has been so Luke Skywalker has been alive for exactly as long as the Empire. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, the new shit.
No, this needs to have been generations in building up.
Also
in
the
building
fact
up,
that
or longer.
Also the fact that Also, the fact immediately like, I got my lightsaber. Like tosses it over his shoulder.
Hey guys, did we go past it?
Go past what?
Yep.
Man, she got real faster since I got here.
Did we go past it?
Go past what?
Yeah, the flag's right here.
That's where the flag is? I'm not seeing the flag. What's the flag?
You don't see the flag because you didn't set the flag.
But yeah, 40K Star Wars. Any other settings that we usually have in
Oh,
common?
hey, I found the impact driver schematic,
Nice.
and I've bought it.
Very good.
Nice.
And I found the 4x4 truck accessories and chassis schematic all at once.
Let me know when you get a repeating
Well-
shot. You let me know you get a more of a two-shot, more than a one-shot shotgun, and I'll be very happy.
I will happily tell you if I do.
So like I go do, I would really like to go do like quests and stuff like that, so I can get the loot level up to unlock one of those.
Yeah, I'd like to get that hunting rifle.
Shotgun.
Down there a
auto
little bit further,
turrets.
Simon.
Yeah, I'm not finding it. Okay, I'm confused.
Yeah, I think I'll buy this shotgun auto turret.
Right,
Should I?
I'm gonna go back down the
Somebody's
tunnel.
dropping
Man.
stone, by the way.
What's up?
Someone's inventory is full.
So
Hold
you
on,
were saying
that'd
you
be
wanted
nice.
a shotgun that had more than one shot, right?
Yeah. Do you have a pump action over there?
No, just a double barrel.
I already. Double barrel is only one shot.
No, it's two. That's the whole point.
No,
Back
no.
down the tunnel and then run along it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Double
keep
barrel
digging.
shotgun. You have 2 shells. You press the button once. It fires a. Oh, okay. Fires twice.
Yes.
The main thing is I'm
Ow.
pressing the bullet. pressing the. I'm pressing the.
It's
Well,
also
the
faster to
fire-
reload, so.
I'm pressing the fire key so fast that I'm firing 2 shots at once.
But yeah, all I'm seeing is a tier 3 dubsy, so nothing useful. Oh, Sniper 5, that's, zooming uses 15% less stamina. You need that, Gray?
Yeah, sounds good.
Discard, can you back up a step? Thank you.
But
That's where we went wrong. I've obviously gone back too far.
Oh, we
So
can
after
go
we're
wrong.
done-
The tunnel's
so
just not straight.
we still have a lot of Adventure Conquer Key to place because we haven't even gotten
Yeah.
past the adventuring part. We got to get to the part where we can actually carve out our own kingdom, which means we need to get to the point where we can actually afford to carve out our own kingdom
Yeah.
collectively.
Level 4, you're getting close to it. I mean, the amount of cash you're
We're
generating is
doing pretty good.
quite high.
It is. It's just they need to and then we got to look at a map and be like, okay, where do we want to set up shop?
Alright.
Because like technically we will not be fully responsible for every single quest in the world because it'll be like, one day down the line when we have our fiefdom set up and everything, we'll have to deal with the fallout of the reconsecrated king or whatever that thing is you're talking about, the recurring emperor guy,
The Everborn King.
the everborn king. Yeah.
Recurring Emperor. I like it.
There's a bug in the code, the Emperor keeps recurring.
The recursive Emperor. Oh no!
The emperor who becomes a third.
Most
fourth
emperors are recursive, though. Otherwise, the dynasty dies out.
Right. I'm
how do I
kind of
switch-
straight up level with you guys now.
I can't see you. Yeah, you're too far away to show up on my mini map. So
Yeah.
discard is on a motorcycle. Okay.
I'm trying. Oh, I'm just trying to see if I could drive out of here
I'm going to do a quest.
because I need food.
I have
and I'm
food.
looking- Go put in
Here's
the.
2
Go
meat
put in the.
stews.
Go put in the. Oh, fair enough. All right. Do I need? I need a repair kit, don't I?
I have repair kit.
Well, tell me a repair kit because I'm gonna
Nope.
need because I'm at 5%.
Right. 7.
Okay.
Would you face
Good.
the way your tunnel's pointing?
I'm facing the way my tunnel's pointing.
Okay, that's quite a steep angle compared to where I am.
Yep. On the upside with discard here, it's going significantly. That's a shovel faster.
Is going significantly, that's a shovel faster.
Yes, I was starting work and then I realized I had a shovel in my hands. It's just not effective against stone.
And also, oh yeah, no, Zeb, you're gonna be here tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow? I should be.
Good, good, good.
Unless I fall asleep and... Or, you know, my...
Fail
Sleep.
to- unless your curse hits
Oh,
you. Yeah.
Because we have, because we have a couple of important decisions to make, and for next game, after next game. But for that future Road Trader game we've been like kicking around,
No
have we
spoilers.
determined? Oh, I was just wondering, have we ever got around to figuring out who's the Road Trader?
Yeah.
Nope.
Fair enough.
I say I'm just
I'm gonna
starting,
post my
starting on the
Florida
character
build
stuff
probably
because
tomorrow.
Mhm.
Let you guys look over it and say, yeah, this is way too strong. No, nerf him. I think the problem with Explorators, I was looking at it, all those skills are so cheap.
Well, your skills are really good, so you can be basically the skill monkey man.
Yeah. No,
But
I'm
you
looking at
also
it. Like, is everyone's skills 100, 200 at level 1 and level 2?
not
Yes.
necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just so cheap.
When it
I
comes to the
get all
stuff
of
that
them.
they're comes to stuff with that they can focus with, for they can focus on. The main problem with Explorators is that they have a lot of skills that stack armor to ridiculous amounts
Well,
and
tech
other.
use is too broad.
Well,
Tech
tech
use.
use. Tech use is, make the ship work, make anything the tech work
Right.
work.
But tech use is too broad. It needs to be narrower. There needs to be categories to tech use or something like that.
Well, that's the thing is that when they were making, they haven't made a redo of the Rogue Trader system in a while. There is like Wrath and Glory, but that is a totally different system than the D100 Grognardi system we like.
I do like the granularity of the D100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not quite as nice as rolling on a curve, but it's pretty nice.
And also the fact, I mean, again, going back to my favorite, my more favorite one, Eclipse Phase, just for the dice mechanic of the blackjack ability, where you're trying to get as close, you're trying to roll as close to your max, but not not go over.
Mhm.
With the whole thing of edge and so forth, letting you manipulate the die a little bit for that one thing.
Yeah. I did look at Eclipse. It looks like fun.
Eclipse is fun.
Complicated, but fun.
Eclipse is fun. The setting itself is a bit of a thing to wrap your brain around, but also but you can do a couple of things. Like if you don't want to deal with the whole firewall bullshit stuff, you can go be like, oh, we're gate crashers. We're going to go and be given a random freaking alien hellscape to see every new session.
Gray, can you take one step backward? Fortunately, this is not Soviet Russia. Thank you.
If Gray wants us to play, it played several different runs of different sci-fi
wanna play
horror
Stargate.
scenarios. Yeah,
It's built right in.
yeah, Stargate. Doing Shadowrun. You can also probably do Shadowrun things with
Yeah.
Eclipse Phase.
Yeah.
Easy enough too. The main problem is that the main thing with Firewall is that you are doing the Delta Green Call of Cthulhu thing, where you're working for an overarching civil organization that's meant on the preservation of humanity. Ergo, by
Mhm.
essentially trying to make as many different stopgap measures from Titan infiltration, because of the fact they believe that the main reason humanity fell in the first place because humanity was too homogenous, too one note across the entirety of the system. So they make sure that there's many different variants of humanity, so that if the Titans ever the super AI ever comes back to wipe everybody else, there at least will be several different firewalls that they'll have to adapt to over time.
Mhm.
But
Get
that
your eggs
requires you
out
to
of that basket.
Hmm?
Get your eggs out of that basket. Yeah.
but that requires some level of cover story. So basically, Eclipse Phase, just to get the idea of how to play the game, essentially would be behooves to
I've seen
play
it.
like a modular too. I got some made scenarios to get an idea of how things should run.
Yep.
I had a good idea. I think that when we tried it, the problem was we had somebody who knew the setting very well. I was trying to do something slightly different and went down badly.
Oh yeah, no, with their truck. Yeah, because because I know the set. I know the setting. I knew the setting very well because I had the books and I read them. And I did the thing. But I'm just like, I am willing. I am more full and willing for Gray to do his Grayisms on that. But
Yeah.
because I understand that playing a RPG is a collective storytelling based.
I'm out of wood again.
It's an adaptational method, you know.
Anyone got any wood?
I
I
gave you
got
all my
over
wood.
back. I'm just I'm 2 clicks away from you though, so
We're working on that.
I like the fact that I've been basically going at it's now 3 people wide.
Means it's plenty
Do
of
we
size
want-
for the bike.
Yeah,
We have to go black and white on this bit.
we will eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't break the blocks then. We'll be fine.
I'm
Not
currently
mindful
gotten
of
hung. Oh no, here's enemy stew. Chomp.
I always quite like the Fragged Empire setting as well.
Which empire?
Fragged Empire.
I heard a little bit. You've talked a little bit about that. What's the
Yeah,
setting of
we
that?
had a look at the character, but the book wasn't very well written. The second edition is about the second edition for VGS. So hopefully that's sorted out the apparently it plays very well once you can understand the rules. Because the rule book is written more like a reference than a teaching.
that. Mm.
Oh, wasn't that the one where you're dealing with the several different like main civilizations around this area?
So humanity basically when the human genome collapsed, but they created loads of like species.
Invariant thing.
Yeah, so they were still around.
I remember correctly. One of them. Wasn't this one you built basically off of You had a bunch of different societal booklets, and one of them literally was there are kaiju's, the kaiju fighters.
Yeah, there's one group called an affiliate who are leftovers from the last Great War, and they're just monsters built for multiple different factions, so they can look like anything.
Seems like I honestly believe could be a fun. That looked like a fun thing, though. I need to do the thing and actually read the books for that.
Well,
Which
it's more waiting for the second edition at this point.
fair enough.
Once the second edition comes out, it's more likely to try it.
We're gonna give it another shot. Eclipse. I mean, Lancer was fun. Main problem with Lancer.
was great. I would love to do Lancer again.
Lancer needs more
Non-combat stuff.
no combat stuff. Yeah, well, it needs more writing essentially. Because my main problem with Lancer is that they need a second pass for a lot of the tech system stuff. Because like stuff like slave system, and predatory prey abilities is literally just ripped off enemies' abilities, but enemy ability reading and player ability reading should be at least different to make enough to make the make up for the differences between the two of them. Like how slave systems, I can't go like, oh, I can go and use my attack action, my full tech action to hack into my friend and make them do a stabilize check. Make them stabilize and heal themselves. Like, the fact that they locked that off baffles the fuck out of me. The fact that it's three down the what's it called again? The Matador,
Medjay?
Meteor, Minotaur.
Minotaur.
Yeah. Baffled the fuck out of me. Like, I don't understand what they were thinking for this. And then there's this other, and then there is this other other thing they were working on, which is the weird thing with the people and all that kind of such.
We're doing a fantasy version at the moment.
Yeah, that's the thing I was thinking about,
I think it's called.
which looked very cool.
Yeah.
The fact that only one class has the ability to move diagonally in combat.
Ah, the bishop.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Oh, I'm in the middle of doing a job right now, and it's being a bit of a pain because there's so many zombies here.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, do you need wood for this, Taryn? Can't you
Yeah, I'm out of wood.
cobblestone? Can't you make cobblestone blocks with that?
I guess I could make cobble blocks.
Because there's a lot of soil back in that chest I put down.
Not a lot of soil. I'm actually making cobblestone out of it.
Damn it. Die and stay down.
Queue it up.
Crap. It's a bunch.
Really, I'm just using this to tell us which way we need to be going and what level,
Yeah.
so we don't, go down or to the left.
Fair enough.
Like what happened to the other side of this tunnel.
Very soon, I think.
Well, finished.
We'll probably
but-
parallel.
Yeah.
But we're in a straight line, so why ruin things? It's not like we're going slowly or anything.
Not when I'm here.
Now that we've got an actual diggy guy.
I'm sorry. You saw what I was trying to do out front,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Don't worry, many hands. That's going to be a lot easier to team up on because no walls.
Yeah. I was going to go and do digging, and then I got the brain worms, and I had
And then
to.
you got distracted. It's cool.
Yes.
You got over it.
ADHD is a curse as well as a blessing.
Attention deficit. What's that?
Squirrel!
Yeah, no, I know exactly how it is. It combines poorly with procrastination.
Yep.
On the upside, it
And
also
there's
means
also
I
the
notice
times that you hyper focus
everything.
on something, which is always a pain in the ass.
I will say it's
And
really
the-
useful while driving because you notice everything.
Like noticing a thing detach and come over and like, I knew it was gonna hit me. I really should have I should have hit the brakes, but I did not know how far the car behind me was.
Yeah, that's the trouble.
So hard
Alright.
braking or so
Oh,
forth.
I have found a beaker.
Cool. That gets us another chemi station. If we dare run two at once.
I mean,
Why not?
screamers are just these free experience points, aren't they?
We're just free
Pretty
XP right
much.
now, you're right.
I mean, look,
Sometimes drops.
I want to say this, that having gone so deep into mining has turned this pickaxe into a fucking zombie destroyer.
Yeah.
I have literally tooled zombies to death ridiculously easily now.
Found lead, not iron. Okay, I don't know how I went down there, but whatever.
The voxels in this place really confuse me.
Yes.
The imagery does not always match reality. That's all right.
Alright, where's my bike? Turn this thing in.
Sand.
Right. I'm thinking about getting back down the tunnel again. Just to see where we are. Unless that's the hole? No, it's just...
If only we had more explosives, but
I'm gonna get back
Well,
and do a
then
check.
you can
This is
actually-
looking pretty nice then.
Yeah. It's a straight line.
Yeah.
It's very aesthetically pleasing.
I still wish this was underneath the base, but is as it is.
Alright.
This one game, So, Gray, how's the Dwarf Forces game going along? I need
Oh,
to go
I've
back
played that in a while.
You haven't?
Nah.
There's one. Recently, there's another. There's another Let's Play I've been listening to someone else play and has been putting my teeth on edge ever so often. Which is King of Dragons Pass.
Oh, I love that game.
Such a
That
great
one's a very interesting one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's really
so yeah,
great.
you're definitely
You know there's an
awesome.
RPG book for that, right?
Hey, somebody's using crossbows, right?
Yes, I am.
I've got an iron crossbow, tier 5.
So,
Oh, yes, please. Hang
Silver?
on. Pretty sure that's better than what I've got, which is a iron crossbow tier 5. So, dang.
if you look
Well-
where you are, guys, I'm in I'm in the other tunnel.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, you guys went way off course.
does this ever get back in? Is the next question.
I don't know.
Well, this iron crossbow with stone bolts does 75 damage, just so you know.
Yeah, I've got one. It's
I know, but
fantastic.
The amount of damage they do is different.
Mine's modded to the gills and does 90.9.
With steel bolts or iron?
Iron.
Iron?
No, I'm sorry, not iron. I've got it loaded up with stone because why would I use anything else?
Well,
Alright,
we've got
so-
more. We got more iron bolts than we do steel.
Yeah, no, I use stone.
Waypoint.
I use stone bolts until until Horde Night.
Are you telling me you can't like mine out gravel with one swing with a pickaxe swing?
No, it takes 3 hits with a shovel too, because they have 1 point left. It's the worst.
I can hear you mining from here.
Yep, I can't see you.
Alright, let's see.
You're to the right of us, Gray, or where are
He's to
you
the
at?
left.
To the left.
Oh, you're to the left.
About 30 meters to the left, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got a waypoint where I think the tunnel might kind of back in, so.
Okay.
I have 2 level ups. Let me go take a look. Where I need to put these quick and put these on.
Oh yeah, I've probably got a couple.
9er, 69er, and everything's fully maxed out. You know what? I'm just going to go grab the last thing of Sexual Tyrannosaurus.
It probably increases your.
You
your water
know,
usage,
alright,
but who
Cage
cares?
Gladiator. It have raised him to the highest electric prowess possible, reduces melee and sword stamina rating by 25%, power attack by 50%, killing blows, get 30 stamina back.
That's always fun. Too bad you're not using melee weapons.
I mean, Sir, do you see what's in my hand? This thing is a
A pick.
destructive monster.
Yeah, it's my favorite part of Dwarf Fortress when your legendary miners say, "I'm going to attack," and then there's nothing
Legendary
left to
miner.
attack.
Legendary miner pulls out pick, because this is why you make war picks for a giggle.
If only that were a thing.
What, war picks?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Hmm?
Look at this. You might need to adjust slightly on the heading. Because the point is slightly more north of where we are now.
We could just power through and just go right through this.
Keep going. I got a ringer in my pocket. This guy discard. He knows digging.
Think how much faster if Zeb was here.
I was doing a job.
I haven't
Too
been.
many
I'm
people
not
for the tunnel. I'd have to leave.
true.
And the last time there was a tunnel dog with discard and Zebrin in it, but not me, things went bad.
We were going in a direction. That direction.
No,
was
you weren't. You were
very-
going in 4 directions,
Which is quite impressive in 3-dimensional
and
space.
none of them at the same time.
Well, we were. Just 2 people with hyper competent at mining did not know where the fuck they were going.
Mm-hmm.
All the miners, none of the engineers.
Tons of mining, 0 supervision.
To be fair, we did get to the other side. We did meet up with you.
That's because we had you on our maps, and we're digging towards you.
Oh, we've already got another beaker, so now we have 2.
Nice.
Recantations, all the screamers.
Probably.
Just shoot.
Pretty much.
Just kill the screamers and kill
Hey
their.
guys, we're only 500 meters away from that supply drop.
Dig up.
It's on the same level we are. Wait, no, it's below us, I think. No, it's a little bit above. It's a little bit above.
Impressive.
All right, guys, dig up.
Alright. Ammo. That and that. Alright, let's see. I need motor tool parts and a bunch of steel. Let's see. I am going to make a whole bunch of impact drivers. I'll make 4.
That's the level 3 wrench,
Yes.
or the grade 3 wrench.
Grade 3, and I can make tier 5, so.
Nice.
Okay, you know what? This joke probably is not the best thing to do right now.
No.
You said dig up, so I was going to dig to the surface.
Bad idea. Great
That's
way to
probably
leave,
about 100 meters.
We're under a mountain.
If I was digging like this.
You would have to nerd pull as you dug.
So,
I mean,
just
you
pull the middle pole out of them.
you could do a spiral pattern, that's basically, because I was going to
Those are
if I,
hell.
if I had a if I had my any wood on hand, I could have made a couple. I made a couple of ladders.
The wood
put
is
up
being
to the
put to a
thing.
good use.
And just circled up that way.
Alright, now what else do I need? Springs and...
Yeah, we're just going to come up with a new entrance, I think, at this point.
Probably. That's fine. This way we can avoid the terrain damage that occurred earlier.
Alright. Duct tape and cloth. Good enough.
So what you've been playing, Aaron?
Oh, this and that.
I
Decided to finally install Destiny 1 on my PS4, giving that a shot. Good times.
fair enough. Destiny 1 is actually here was like
Yeah.
well sketchy at the beginning was a lot better received than Destiny 2.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I liked the original campaign from Destiny 2 a lot. I mean, that was a really well done campaign.
I have been bouncing around from when I've been playing. I've been bouncing. So you ever heard of a game series called Quest for Glory?
Yeah.
I've been so what I was doing was I was replaying the series, trying to get the Quest for Glory 4 because I have a couple of people I wanted to play that for, and it's the only one with spoken dialogue because I have a problem where I can't read aloud. Can't read comma aloud.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the one with the thing. So I was going to play the entire game up to that point. Then I realized the impossibility of having proper save file functions go across because I wanted to play instead of playing the text parser Quest for Glory 2, I went and played the VGA fan remake instead.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit different.
So that save didn't go over, so I just went and I went and found some save files. And like, you know, I can just skip the third game, go straight to the fourth game, because the third game's kind of a stopgap measure for the fourth game.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Where they unfortunately like made a lot of like non-in-universe references and everything.
Getting a lot of cadence over here.
So for the Quest for Glory series, I love them. I love to death because it is just such simple, pure hero quest adventures.
Mm-hmm.
I love how I can make how I can make impact drivers, but not ratchets.
Because we're British here.
Try to make a ratchet, and you look at it, and you're like, "Where does the motor connect?"
Don't you know that we're currently in quarantine in what was once Ireland?
Wait, can you step left?
I'm pretty
fine.
sure Naviskane
That's
is supposed to be in Nevada.
They've got some messed up ecology if you can drive from a snow biome to a desert biome.
Desert, yeah.
Nevada?
Yeah.
They have mountains, don't they?
I also went and recently picked up Rune Factory 4, which was one of my favorite Rune Factory games.
I've heard good things about that.
The special edition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went and bought the GOG copy of Stardew Valley so I can run it on my laptop and not have auto updates.
Mm-hmm.
Because the mods I use don't work in current version anymore. Good old randomizer.
How about you, Zeb? What games have you been playing? Besides
Vampire
these
Survivors.
oh yeah, we can't talk about that because Terran would literally throw us from the call.
I could just deafen myself.
How'd they work on a project with a deaf person?
It's digging a straight line. My job is to make sure the line stays straight.
Yeah, but if you deafen yourself, how are you supposed to control that?
Well, you see, it's really simple. I don't deafen myself in-game. All I do is mute my audio.
But
Then I can yell at you and you can't yell back, except with text.
but
But
with
yeah, the only other games that I've been playing would be well, occasionally I've been playing some what is it called? Just a little bit of Terraria, but it's waiting for the mod loader to go to 1.4.
Yep.
Yeah.
I tried going
All
back
that
to play.
works.
I'm tried going back to play Skyrim and the rest of those kind of games, and I just can't do it anymore. So fucking,
Yeah.
it's just so like bland and tiring.
Hmm. Yeah,
Fine, but yeah.
I mean, I still play Morrowind occasionally, but that's,
Mhm.
Morrowind is very much more in its own thing, where you can at least be creative in Morrowind.
yeah. Every character feels different, at least somewhat.
Mhm.
You don't
And it
end up
doesn't
running
just
Stealth
evolve
Archer.
into Stealth Archer.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't just end up running a Stealth Archer every time, no matter what. Well, this is a tough
Well,
fight. Wow, if I
I-
snipe that guy first, it'll be much easier.
I never use bows. I only ever just use sword, shield, or two-hander, and I honestly have a lot of fun just whenever a dragonfly is around, I just pick at them with magic. When they land, I just hit them in the face with my shield over and over again. Nothing is just like nothing is more hilarious than like I am the Dova. I am from the beginning. This weapon, the incarnation of time. Did you just hit me in the face with a fucking piece of metal? You goddamn little fucking ape monkey.
No, it's wood.
Three. Max.
Smash.
Uh,
Do it again. Stop that.
Ancient creatures from beyond death coming back from the beginning of time. You just fucking hit me in the face with that shield again, you motherfucking ape hairless monkey.
Come at me, bro.
Yes, and I will poo in and put it like this: I am not above pooing in my own hand and throwing in your face in your goddamn eyes.
Yeah, it reminds me of something. You know how the Eldar in 40k call humans monkey?
Monkey,
Yeah.
yes.
Clearly, the humans should be calling the Eldar Fogi, which is an old human word meaning old person who has forgotten how to properly have sex. You ripped a hole in the unifabric of reality last time you tried. Don't tell me I'm wrong.
That is because, so the Eldar originally were able to control the warp and everything, and make various different gods and everything for their magic and such, right?
Yes, and then they
That
had
was
too much
because-
sex and didn't.
Well, here's the problem with that. So basically, the Eldar, what they did was they were able to. So you know how the Webblade works, where basically they tunnel through the warp, right?
Sort of. I'm not really all that up on Xenotech,
Well, the
on account of it being heresy.
Well, the thing is that basically what they did was they used
Hello,
the
Inquisitor.
same kind of stuff that would
Yes, I found a heretic.
by particing off the warp, they were basically made a segment of the warp where they could literally influence they can influence it directly, right?
yeah.
This is how they made and created their gods and made all their and had so much finite control. The main problem is that all this control allowed them a level of decadence and laziness that so basically they were trapped within this thing. They trapped themselves within this little egg that what caused the Selenish spiral. The decadent
Like I
control
said.
and what created Selenish over time. And the shaking of this egg was during that time which caused all of humanity to not be able to go anywhere because of warp storms. Because after the burst of Selenish, the warp storm stopped. And so mankind get off its ass and start, going back to the stars and everything.
The Eldar responsible for the Age of Strife.
Yes.
And in more ways than one, I'm sure. Pretty much any event that occurs in 40k can be prefaced with the Eldar are responsible for.
Well, the old ones and then the Eldar.
Pretty much any event. I mean, there was a time when there were only one planet worth of Eldar. However, that time has been lost in the grim history of the present.
Basically, how this coincides. What I really want to see is I'm only happy with the introduction of the space dwarves. But that's the main problem is, how do you maintain the flavor of, you know, unless they want to go fully with the reawakening of the old empire.
No, I know
It's just
exactly how
what
the
they wanna
space
go with.
dwarves. You see, here's the thing: the Mechanicus went to a planet and dug too deeply and woke up the Necrons, right? Well, what the
Yeah.
Necrons didn't realize is that the space dwarves were living under them
Well,
the whole time.
the thing with the thing with the space dwarves is essentially they have these ancient supercomputers that they've
Just
been.
so you guys know, I bought a second cement mixer.
I need
Okay.
food. Thank you. I need food and water again.
I'm down to my last meat stew.
All right.
I'm keeping
You
it,
know what?
sorry.
I've got 2 meat
I'm
stews to
going to-
get a couple of those. There you go.
I'm going to go and fuck off to then get a.
I mean,
You know what? Where is the bachelor abilities, the cooking things?
Strength.
That's also a strength thing.
Yes,
Nice.
Zebrin has all of them.
I have a few rocks.
Oh yeah, Gray ran out of rocks.
I can now cook mix too.
Stealing Gray's rocks.
But you get experience for them.
Not until I condense them into a rock block.
I now have a impact driver, and another one is soon to be on its way.
Nice.
Yay.
The problem is it requires steel, and well, we had absolutely no steel.
Yeah, we should have a little bit of steel, but only a little.
And Gray, the Sniper Volume 5 book
Yeah.
is in the books chest.
Excellent. That's the first sniper I've actually got.
Really? Whoa.
Yeah, I've not seen any sniper books so far.
All the mechanic books.
Yeah, none of the sniper books.
Mm-hmm.
You need 2 potatoes and 2 ears of corn for those. Sheesh.
Well, to be fair, that's the only one that I've seen, and I got 2 copies of it, so there's one in the books for you. Don't know whether Zimming uses less stamina for me, but I'm using a sniper rifle too. Well, not a sniper rifle.
Oh
but-
right, I have this bucket here. I was going to grab some water and move it over to a reservoir. Just so to have at least some water that I can boil on site.
But that, just fill it with, just grab empty jars and fill whatever water you find. More efficient.
But if I move a reservoir over there, I can just use the same empty jars closer in,
No,
not have to walk
It
further out.
will consume the water.
So
It
you're
will.
saying it will just destroy the water tile?
Yes.
Yep.
Water
you're
gets
fixed.
used up as you
And then you're-
as you fill jars. So just fill the jars. Skip the middleman.
Yeah, but I don't want to walk so far to fill the jar though.
Yeah, you will. Walk to the water, put it in the bucket, walk home.
Okay. But I can also go over to the. But I also can go to the big ocean part of the water.
I mean, you can, but you could also just take the jars there.
Alright, so we are now probably about 70, 80 meters away from where I am.
Mm.
Well, I don't know.
Probably.
It's almost to the left of us now.
Mm-hmm. Iron.
Take this iron.
I really wish that I had the first level of advanced engineering just so that things would be faster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty close to it though, so let's see if I can't do some repairs and get some back.
I gotta say though, this game really does feel like you're supposed to be a lot more mobile, but
There's
Oh,
no
the encourage-
mobile abilities, so
Yeah.
there's no
All you
mobile.
basically stand stationary. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, start then.
Good thing I've got a reference point.
Which if they again, which probably the be better thing would be like either making the base building things you need to build a base out of much cheaper, so you can go and build more bases from place to place, or
The
you
entire
a
horde mechanic basically says you have to have one very strong base.
You have to have a stronghold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if the horde got stronger, the longer you were in the same place,
Yes.
that would be a good thing for what Discard's wanting, which is the mobile.
Yeah, we've been here for 3 weeks now. The hordes are twice what they should be.
Mm-hmm. This place is
Or
getting
this-
be a hot spot for the zombies.
or the zombie spawns, or at least twice as
Well,
numerous.
that could go hand in hand. You could have like twice as many zombies just turning up all the time.
Which wouldn't always be a bad thing, but
But then you get the problem where you just can't go outside without
mhm.
But you move.
because the zombie apocalypse in its own right, while people talk about homesteading and everything, you always have that weird thing where it's like you run out of the already processed good resources, and then you run across the Amish who all have broadswords and
They have rifles.
rifles and broadswords and ready to destroy everything because
Rifles are completely permitted.
well, they can also have broadswords
They have castles.
and barns.
You know, you run across the an apocalypse event happens, and yeah, castles. It's going to be defensive walls. It's going to be Fort Moat and Bailey, I think is the one with the small
Moat and
town
Bailey,
and the big castle. Yeah,
Yeah, Martin Bailey, yeah.
Moat and Bailey. That's
But
the one.
the main issue though with that is that you always have those things in Diction where it's like, so many zombies that they can just go build a wrap of themselves all the way up, and I'm like, do you understand how squished people at the bottom would be?
Yeah, that would basically be taking out half the zombies for you. That's great.
Speaking of which, I want to get back to playing. I beat Elden Ring, but I want to play more Elden Ring. There's not more new Elden Ring because I already did everything and I could in Elden Ring.
But did you do it all
Outside it-
wielding a different weapon?
All while well, yeah, I could probably go do that too, but all while doing the things that I kind of abhor, things I would swear off never doing in Elden Ring.
Hmm.
Because there's things like there's the Dung Gator quest line, which is dealing with curse and all that kind of such. And there's the Frenzy Flame quest line where you literally just gonna burn everything to the ground. But that everything includes your horse, and I will never hurt that. I will never hurt the horse.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, basically got it coming.
Never played the
Nah,
game. Not going to burn my
no.
unicorn.
No, the thing is that you have bond. If you ever played like Shadow of the Colossus, this horse, you bond with this horse more than you bond with that horse in that game.
No,
Horse
that,
is as good as well.
I've named every horse I've had an HPC game pretty stick until since Oblivion, where they just died all the time.
Yeah, Oblivion horses were bad.
Go grab a completely legal emulator and go and give it a download and give it a shot, Greg. You would think you would probably enjoy the change of pace.
Discard, I believe the phrasing you're looking for is borrow a copy from a friend.
How many friends?
Well, most of my friends are on the internet, so I borrow copies of things from friends all the time. Then I give them back when I'm done. It's just the way it works. Gotta make sure stuff runs, you know?
Not that far from breaking through, actually.
No, we just keep going.
All I see is I keep seeing the same 1.2K going on here.
Alright, second impact driver is on its way.
Just be careful about the third impact.
Dun 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 dun. When the happy pace sad music starts going, you know you've gone too far.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it worked out pretty well for them, didn't it?
I don't like the
have
taste
you-
of orange tang.
Have you seen the rebuild movies at all?
I've seen the first two.
The second two, I think you'll enjoy the second two. Taryn, it ends on a it does not end on a misery. It does not end miserably. I'll say that.
I mean, the thing is, when I saw the original series, I'm pretty sure I missed 3 or 4 episodes. Only they weren't written.
yeah.
It's like, this happened, this happened, this happened, that guy died, okay, now you're in an alternate, and then here, and now this. And I'm like, wait a second. Hang on now.
it basically is implied that the entire that they were successful in finding the angels up, but then the world ended anyway.
See, I much prefer the canonical ending from, I can't remember which one it was, but someone on the forums did a Let's Play of one of the Super Robot Wars games, which had a much better ending.
Oh yeah,
Then
don't
there's
get me
that one
wrong.
I had, The Weird Dream. That one was awesome.
Well, the thing is that the
Never fall
rebuild,
asleep listening to folk metal. It's a bad
Re-
idea.
the rebuild movies give, as I like to say, the Evangelion a proper burial. Is what we've been dealing with the last long, like multiple, like 15 years or 15 years plus since Evangelion came out was, the fact that Evangelion did not end properly. So
No, it didn't. It skipped several episodes because they ran out of money.
So
or
basically,
something.
this gives it a proper good
Ding.
internment, which I appreciate. As a person who loves Eva, I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see it go and let Anno do other things because he's doing stuff he likes to do, like Shin Kamen Rider and such. He basically took all the money he made from Evangelion and put it into Tokusatsu.
We talk about the most random shit during these things.
Yep.
I made a reference.
I'm the talking Look, I'm a talkie person, and I'm also a weeb.
I made a reference. One person got it.
I wasn't saying it was a bad thing. I'm just saying that we talk about
Yeah.
random
Yeah,
shit.
we go on
Just
random
taking-
tangents.
Just taking having fun.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, like
It's minor
it's not
talk,
like-
you know.
It's not like Gray's vouching, putting forth all the stuff he does has to do to rodents on a daily basis.
I think a blender was involved at one point.
No, we never used a blender. Actually, no, we used a blender for the diet.
For making them food or what?
Yeah,
I'm
just
not
thinking
gonna. No, don't destroy the illusion. Don't collapse the waveform.
Because look, I've gone to I've been to a pet shop and I've seen people have rats for their carnivore pets, and I'm watching the man just pull them out, swish, smack, and just crack their necks like it was like he was, tying off bags at Sobu Market.
it's the most humane way. It doesn't look great, but it is the most humane way.
Mhm.
For many years, the macerator was a legal method of killing animals.
A macerator?
If you just throw them into a macerator.
Yeah, that's a horrible way to die.
Yeah, no, not like that.
In case somebody doesn't know what a macerator is, it's basically a tube filled with ball bearings.
I don't know. No, I don't want to think on that.
No, you don't wanna
I don't
think
want to
about it.
continue.
You don't want to think on that, but just so you, because I know that some people don't know what a macerator is. It's
Well,
just
the
like,
Google is right
wow.
there.
Google is right there. Also, there's
Your
the
favorite search engine and Google it.
there's the I don't want the forget me Jews because you don't want to think about that kind of such.
Yeah, where's my non-brain
No
bone
one,
hurting?
no one likes to know how the sausage is made.
I say this as a sausage maker. Don't learn. Unless you really like those garlic bratwursts they only sell around St. Patrick's Day in America.
Or those.
Guess why I learned to make sausage.
I love brosh, whatever it is. Onion soup with buckwheat noodle.
Oh, that sounds good.
It was some good stuff.
Yeah. If I ever end up getting my own place, buckwheat is one of the things that's going in my garden because I love the taste.
so the second impact driver's made.
Yeah.
Nice. Now to attack heaven.
Or have what? You know what? Let's not. It's a silly place.
You're right. We should leave it to the people who belong there. I mean,
what else?
they could probably beat us up.
What other things does it talk about? Because this
Well,
40K.
I've just
is
horrified
Power
myself.
Wars, but-
Well done.
The old Rogue Trader stuff when 40K was a silly sci-fi game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, back when they weren't a bunch of pizza cutters.
Mm-hmm.
Back when GW just we're like, yeah, we're ripping off history. Fault. So what?
Back when they didn't hate their customers quite so openly.
I mean, you saw their pricing. Of course, they've always hated their customers.
Openly.
Quite so openly. Dear purchasers of our games, we hate you. That's why 1 out of every 5 boxes is actually full of poop.
Termites. It's full of termites.
Ooh. No, that would probably get out even if you wrapped it in plastic. But I'm sure you can arrange a way to have a plastic wrap that opens itself when you open it.
An angry badger.
Package opens by itself.
An angry badger suspended an animation that will, by the time you open the box, have his animation suspension broken, be hungry, angry, and very annoyed.
Wait. I can do better than this. Instead of Space Wolves, package contained live bobcat. Would not buy again.
XKCD.
They were good once.
They were
Yeah,
good
they were probably good 4 or 5 times. Better
were
than
good.
mediocre a couple of dozen.
They were pretty good until before they got the brain worms.
Then they fell, like all companies, when they hit season 5.
Where? Okay, I got to go back and grab another more pickaxe fix.
Sounds good. Can you bring me a bunch of? Well, I don't need the wood. I can just pick those up and replace them.
Alright, there's plenty of repair kits in the repair kit box. There is
We are 3/4 of the way to the end.
2.5 stacks of red tea and some meat stew. I should probably make some more, actually.
Never not be meat stew.
I am not even going to say anything about that one.
Fair enough. I will say,
Okay.
my absolute favorite science fiction setting of all time is the Nightland. I have a leather-bound copy of the book.
The Nightlands?
The Nightland.
Or is that the one where they had the big ass fucking super pyramid thing?
No,
like
it's
Cthulhu
7
one?
million years in the future.
Uh-huh.
Creatures from from the dark between the stars have put out the sun.
Again?
That was 5 or 6 million years ago. That was 5 or 6 million years in the future. Humanity has retreated to, well, there used to be 2, but one of them fell. This giant 7-mile tall pyramid. It also goes 7 miles underground where the farms are, made of black living metal called the last rabout of man. We live there, all of us, every single human, surrounded on all sides by creatures that want to not only kill us, but destroy everything that makes us human. It's a horror book, and I love it, and I hate horror.
Isn't there like a mountain that just is inching closer to the thing 1 inch,
Yes.
1 inch every like?
No, there are things. They don't name them because if you name it, it gives it power. Because the supernatural is also part of this. There are things to the north, south, east, and west. There are looking things and listening things, and some of them are indeed crawling ever closer.
Wasn't there like also a thing where they have a where the main character in that has essentially a buzzsaw halberd thing?
Yeah, the weapon is called the Discos. It's a super long ultra pizza cutter with electric energy. That's slightly self-aware and can change its length and will murder everything it touches and not attract attention. My favorite part of the setting, though, they have people whose job is to look into the future at the results of research and see if it's fruitful or not. There's just a whole shelf called "The People from the Future Look at This Shelf to see if they can research this." So they know which, because the end of everything is known. Time runs out at 8.5 million years. Everyone knows this. So they looked ahead and said, okay, this research line is productive. These ones aren't. Don't do these. And that's one of the 3 ways of time travel that's not absolutely forbidden.
When you don't immediately screw with time travel. Just seeing.
Yeah, it's just I'm looking ahead and seeing which path of research bears fruit by the end of all things. It's great. It's just amazing. And the sort of sequel, sort of tribute by John C. Wright is even better.
Mhm.
Just, the original is on Project Gutenberg, so it's
I have a
hard
question.
to read, but it's worth it.
If you actually, if say Gray were able to read that, and take some inspiration, you think we could do Mutant Call Crawl Classic in the Nightlands?
Yeah. We could absolutely do Mutant Call Classic as abhumans in the Nightlands. Yep. Heck, if you roll the time back to the 6 millionth year, when people are still trying to explore space, you could do a 40K style world there, and it would be amazing.
That is entirely up, but it is entirely requiring people to do research, though.
Right. It would require research on what are probably my favorite set of books.
Which then you would have to be able to watch your favorite set of books have people who be unleashed upon people who say play Calculon.
Okay. Look,
I don't
sometimes in the far reaches of the sixth Kron, when the sun has been put out by malevolent beings from beyond space, you need a little goofy humor.
Yes, I need to have this as my human face.
You know, someone who's completely willing to stand up and say, "I'm gonna spit in that silent watching thing's face and laugh at it when it tries to kill me." Repairing my pick.
Alright, I've just gotten outside.
It's probably a lot shorter the other
Game,
way.
I do not want to use the rocket launcher on the mushrooms.
I need to go see if the
Rocket
night.
launcher.
I need to go see if the Nightlands is on Audible.
I know that it's on Project Gutenberg, so there's probably an audiobook version. I don't know if there's an audiobook of the really good sequel, Awake in the Nightlands, but it's worth just reading.
There is one thing about YouTube which I love the most, is that there is always a passionate person out there who will go take anything and put it to Curse soundtrack, invoking the Nightmare of Han, Nightlands, Lost Moon.
Hang on, let me find the name of the author. Oh, right, I don't have a browser open.
Hmm.
Internet.
Speaking of books that I've been reading lately, there's this one, it's basically, you know what Xantia is, right?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Seance?
Cultivator novels?
Oh, yeah, those I recognize.
Yeah,
Didn't recognize the pronunciation.
it's basically a bunch of assholes being assholes to everybody because they're assholes.
Yep.
And,
I'm strong, so I'm going to be an asshole. Maybe you
yeah,
shouldn't.
basically. Well, I've been reading a book that's basically called Beware of Chicken.
There it is.
And it's basically taking that thing, and well, the main character basically took a look at all of that and said, "Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna be a farmer."
Here you go. Here you go, Tara and I have found the thing I think I love most about YouTube, that some people will just go out there, grab a book, and just read it off into the ether.
Mhm.
Which, when you're as functionally literate as me, is great.
Hmm.
Functionally literate.
I always thought that I've only got the writing form of dyslexia, not the reading form.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, left, but and sometimes numbers, but hardly ever letters.
When you glance at something, here's the thing, like when you glance at something and read something there, and then you go back and see that what you read was not there at all, is the weirdest feeling in the world.
I'm making some dynamite.
Zombie! Yay! I want to kill you. Give me your
Oh
fucking
yeah, there's zombies in this game, aren't there?
No, there is only mining.
I was so
There's
happy.
only Zool.
I was so happy to see a zombie. I was so happy to knock a zombie down with my pickaxe and then just take its head off.
There is no zombie, only Zool.
Yeah, we're well and truly past the marker where we're supposed to rejoin this tunnel. This is now a completely separate tunnel.
Sunk costs. Keep going. It'll be easier because it's a straight line to drive through because it's a straight line.
Yeah.
Oh great, I am slightly infected.
You keep cure on your bike, right?
And our medic's just like, oh god.
Great.
I'll be there in a second. Wait, that's a tier 3 trader. I came out where the trader was.
You went
Yeah.
the wrong way.
My bike's locked, but it has zombie cure in it.
Dude, can I boost any gas out of this car?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
All cars have gas. Normally not much, but all. But some. Wow. Okay. 2 more stacks of
So-
stone.
So I was able to. So how was I able to get out out on this side from where we were at?
Well, it's really simple, Discard. See, if you go the way that you are from me, you end up that way. If you go you have to turn around, which is difficult because we've paved over most of the turnaround spots.
At least it's at least we're getting to the point where we can actually go through that easy enough.
Mhm.
But now I need to find a stump to murder so I can stop being infected.
You have money?
All
I've
right,
got
I'm
gen
almost.
spells.
I'm getting
Hello.
ready to start going back towards
Hello,
you
Stump.
guys.
Oh, it's 4 a.m. Okay.
That stump did not have anything in it.
Food, drink, drink, drink.
I can't wait till February. I can't wait for July.
Why?
Because strangely enough, that's when one of my gotcha games has its anniversary time happen, and that's when where a very pivotal unit comes out. I've been saving for the since the beginning of this year.
Discarding his gotchas, tearing in his idle games.
I mean, I also have been playing Arc Knights, which is another gotcha game which I enjoy into no end. I think you would love the story of Terran, but I don't know if you would.
But
love
I
the
only
game.
play one of those games.
Yes.
That's the rule. I only play one of those games. No, not at once. Ever. I
And
know
then-
myself.
And the fact that you're dealing with well, the main thing for Arc Knights is that you have the new content which will have your main
Dang it.
focus, but then when you're not doing anything else, you can literally just put it down.
Sorry, Gray.
And like, because everything else you're normally doing is just going on, setting up your auto clearing to get materials, and then just leaving it alone.
I like wood frames.
Oh fuck, dog.
I got
No,
74.
don't do that. Kill it.
Do I have a knife?
I got 74 if you want them, so.
I've got 143 cobblestone to go through.
I don't
so-
have a knife on hand.
Okay, so that's
Sorry, dog. Oh no, there's my knife. Whoa, pull away. I found my knife. I was going to pickaxe the dog, then I just
You
ripped
gotta
my
put
car.
it- This got left just because the total suddenly dropped from 3 to 2.
Yes, there were only 2 people in.
Wait, what about 3 to 2?
The
Width.
width of the tunnel.
How was that the ceiling? Okay.
I was making sure that I was trying to stay close enough to
No, we were doing fine.
We did fine.
Gray's just saying we
did-
don't have to take a third person with
Yeah.
dig out a space for a third guy anymore.
So you can just see the tunnel narrow.
I love how I'm watching the waypoint for the old exit get closer and closer.
There is that, honey.
Honey, honey.
no comment.
Clear that infection. All right, now time to drive over to the. Now time to drive back to the house.
Salmon and cornmeal.
If I find any wolves or anything on the way.
Don't have peas. It's really annoying that we need canned peas, but we can't grow peas.
Yes.
There's this game has a lot of very nickelingly annoying things, which
Mm.
I enjoy it for everything it's worth. Right now, the horde mechanic gives at least some impetus to do something. Because when it comes to games like this,
Why
like
can't
this
I play
versus
here?
Space Engineers, survival in this game is at least inconvenient enough to be fun. Space Engineers, just trying to get around its
Oh,
own
Gray's
internal
dropping rocks.
tank
Gray, clean up your inventory.
was the main thing for that.
It's like, why
we
can't I
have
place
a-
this block? Oh, there's rocks everywhere.
We have a lake over here. We have a nice big lake.
Yeah, I've been draining it for bottled water.
Where do I actually
Dirty water.
wasn't go this fast?
There we go.
Oh hey, I found the supply. I found the supply drop.
By the way, Gray, you can turn your rocks into cobbles.
I already have.
Just in
Oh,
inventory.
cobbles.
That's great.
Oh.
Yeah, cobbles.
You don't need to murder the supply drop to open it. I see.
I don't
No,
have any
you just
clay
open it.
apparently to do that.
Oh, okay. I've only got 4
Okay,
blocks
so
left
I have a
here.
ranged weapon bundle. Open 2. Open that up. I have Cripple mod, barrel extender, and a silencer mod.
Silencer is nice.
Silencer's nice.
If you're
Crippling's good
sneaker.
too.
I'll just take the Cripplum. I'm gonna take the Cripplum mod, which gives it a 20%, I think it said.
Hey, anything that slows them down, right?
Like chance to cripple leg bomb bipedal targets. So basically, shoot them in the leg, and they can hopefully not to keep moving at you.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good for Horde Knights.
Alright, I've got a whole bunch of food I'm going to be bringing to you guys.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll
Can you
also
bring
bring
some
some
clay?
medical kits and some... the impact drivers, medical supplies, and let's see, 2 of those, 6 honey. I'll leave 3 behind. Shouldn't need that much.
Well, I've got honey and medical kits in my bike, but it's on the other end of the tunnel.
Right, well, I'm thinking I'll just bring some of everything that we might need.
Oh wait, no, we didn't pave over the other one. There's the fork. That's right.
Do you want me to bring some cobblestone or anything like that?
I've got cobblestone. I just don't have any. We're out of clay for now.
After we finish the tunnel, I'm going to go over to one of the other where the Jin's town, and I'm going to go and clear out on Lang Flame a house just to have a on-site place to dump shit.
Sounds the plan. I've got a chest sitting out
There's
front of the.
There's a
trader,
bear
of course.
there. Do I want to go tango with a bear?
No, bears are bigger than you.
Bears
have
are
gotten a
bad
lot
news.
worse. Bears have gotten a lot worse these days.
It's amazing how that works. Alright, let's see. Tunnel entrance and head.
Oh yeah, I gained a level. I should look at what I can do.
Oh, should I? How many repair kits do you guys have?
6?
I'm out.
No, 5.
I'm
maybe.
I'm
4.
out. And I'm trying to come back to.
I'm out, and I've got like
I
a
have 3.
quarter left, so
Okay, then I'll go pick up some repair kits while I'm waiting. Since I'm still here.
Yeah, saving it. Dag! Wrong button. It's not even worth XP.
Alright, that's another 25 repair kits. Alright. I will be there with a bunch of basically everything, so
So there's no
we're gonna
reason.
break through. Looking at the map.
You're close because I
Very close
literally
to the I've got a flashing east tunnel entrance. Is it? Yeah, 169 meters from east tunnel entrance. Which is the
congratulations.
tunnel entrance.
Zeb being your logistics man.
Well, I'm also the only person that can cook, so
Well, I cooked the cooking things as well, but that I just took the cooking stuff as well. just
I was going
because.
to say cooking, but Zebrin grabbed it first. It's one of those skills you don't need on everybody.
having a
You don't
couple
really.
of having a couple of redundancies, fair enough, but you know. Howdy. Honey, I'm home.
yeah, I got honey. I've got 3 honey. I like how passing every time I go to the tunnel, I pass by our place that we started, and you just see a pair of blocks and with campfires on them in a chest.
Yep.
Yeah, sure, why not, since it's right here. That did not have honey in it.
Most of them don't.
That one did not either. Do I have that book that gives me honey if I chop down trees? I can't remember.
I'm dropping stones again.
Yep.
Are they
I've got
rolling?
2 full stacks of small stone.
Yep, keep on rolling.
What?
Stones to keep on rolling.
Come on. And no one here
Alright.
says Chuckle Starfish.
So, apparently you are. Wow. Okay.
Well,
Yes.
I got to a point where the tunnel went left and the straight line was this way, and I said I'm going straight.
Okay. So how do I get to you?
drive around the
there's a
tunnel
door.
until you see wood on the floor.
Yeah, when you get to the wood floors, it's that's where you just follow that, because there's a straight line of wood that turns into cobble halfway. Yeah, about halfway.
That's.
No, it should be back in our direction now. Should be nice and straight though.
Just completely straight line. You might even be able to fit a motorcycle in it. When we're done, you will.
Stuff has gotten a lot. Well, you guys freaking pimped this out. Holy shit.
Oh, the base?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
nice
spent
now.
a bit of time on the base.
I missed a day, and this is what I'm seeing now.
Yes.
Yeah.
We live there. Of course it's going to be nice.
Holy shit. Fuck.
You fall.
No.
Stepped on the darts.
Yes.
Don't step on the dart.
You too.
Yo.
Okay, this is for
Suddenly feel
you.
smarter. Reverend must be here. Yeah, I'm good.
My
I
god,
will take the
I
12.
got fucking EXP penalty now. I did not need that to happen. God damn it. I didn't know that you guys had darts set up like that. Or the fact that they were active right now. Why is this stuff turned on?
And
Zombies
then
walk
there's
into it
one
and
of these
die.
for you, and one of these for you. Oh, and have some medkits.
Okay.
Try to figure out what rubbish I've got. Bones.
I picked up everything I wanted. Zebra, do you want some stacks of rocks?
Sure. Give me them.
Ah! Ah!
Oh yeah, this can be
Ah!
sold.
What the? Okay, okay. This is uncool, guys.
What?
I'm trying to get my bag back, and everything's trying to kill me on this thing.
Okay. Go in the original bunker. The one we made at first.
By the way, that was an absolute
There's a
dirty time.
switch.
I literally just broke my pickaxe.
Nice. Not that it broke, but the timing.
Gonna do after Dark Trap or to.
So
here we
why
go.
is there a tier 5 iron pickaxe
I no
here?
longer need it. I have a tier 5 steel.
Oh, right.
I just never didn't
I was
drop
just
it off.
wondering
because
why
I
you
slopped
dropped it.
I'm sorry the fact I had to turn this off because it killed me immediately.
No, turn it
Ah.
off. Grab it. Welp.
By the way, guys, I think our traps are pretty effective.
Yeah, traps seem to be very effective.
I'm gonna have to work off so much EXP tab because of all this shit.
The bunker has the things. All you need to do is turn the levers
I
on.
turned them off. I turned one switch off.
There's 3.
Why? Okay, that would
The
have
one
been.
on the far left is the one that's on the first row, and the one on the ground.
Okay. Oh, here's the other ones. Nice, thanks. I would love them to have known this.
They're
Don't mess
literally
with
where
the
you
security
expect them to
system.
be.
Okay, I see them. I saw one switch. You said there was a switch, so I went and used a switch, and that
Switches.
switch.
You probably turn the one up on the top of the ramp.
Don't forget to turn them back on when you're done.
Okay, yeah, sure, yes. God damn it. Take all. Yes, I'll take all this back. God. Okay. That's effective. Oh, I died twice. I haven't died in so many days in this game, and all of a sudden, boom.
Hey, what's my kill count?
You have 0. I understand that.
No,
you
my
have
kill
0.
count, not my death count.
I don't know. Where is you at?
It would be under the same thing. It's
Player
812
enemy
now.
kills.
Yeah,
7.
you're
You're at
mistaken me.
812. I'm at 560. I'm at the lowest here because I missed a day.
I've missed a
works.
couple of days.
You missed the whole
Okay,
time.
I turned on all the. I turned them all on,
Very good.
but now I have so much EXP to have to work off.
You'll get there.
Yep, mining. Oh, hey, I found some gold.
Nice. Very nice. I can't.
Oh, any gas? I went to pick up a lot of those things. Those.
Hey, Zebrin, you showed up, and I can two-hit dirt now with my shovel.
I don't see how that would help.
You have an aura that inspires me.
Okay.
I do the extra 10. I'm hitting for 20 extra damage. Gray, you're
I
dropping
have an
rocks.
aura?
Yeah.
Where did I get the aura?
Commanding presence?
Let me
I don't know.
check. I don't think I've got that.
Oh hey, there's. Why is there 896 of dynamite here?
Oh, charismatic nature. Yeah, I do have
Oh,
that.
that's what it is. Yeah.
It's
Why is it
+1 to all stats and stuff.
It's really nice.
Where's the gas? Here, that's a Kamen station. Where's the gas at?
Yep, I
Fuel.
hit those.
Look for the fuel in the wall of chests.
There you
It's
go.
in the wall. Yeah,
Anyway.
I 3-hit wall rocks. I 2-hit dirt. It's great.
So I'm apparently helpful.
Extraordinarily.
All right, Zeb, I'm gonna come over there and we're gonna show these people how to break rocks.
In a straight line.
Yes, well, you can maintain the straight line if you can
I
keep
can
up with
too.
us. Still, those stupidest fucking thing. Ha! I jumped what? Why are these things killing me?
I've got an impact driver here for you, by the way.
Wibble, 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 what? What's an impact driver do? Wibble, wobble, wibble,
It's a
wobble.
wrench.
It's a wrench.
Jedi, level 5.
Wing, wong, wing, wong. Oh, it's the fact of having all these levels in mining and everything makes doing any of the house related zombie quests fucking easy, because it's like, oh, I need to get through here. Why don't I just tunnel through the wall?
Yep.
Whoop, whip, whoop, whip, whoop.
Okay, I'm
Sorry, I'm currently doing the thing where I'm on my bike and I'm wiggling back and forth.
Discard, are you telling me you can't drive a bike in a straight line either?
No. What do you think? What makes you think they do anything in a straight line? My mind naturally curves.
Okay.
That explains quite a few things.
My brain does a shifty line every time.
Like,
I
yeah,
have
we'll look
so
inside
many
the mind
things that I
to
could say
return
about that line,
Same
but
here.
no.
Yeah.
He did run Calculon. I mean, that is going to damage you.
Or
Well,
any or
calculate or we calculate just a symptom is damage.
Well, you see, it's an AoE, and it doesn't have friendly fire.
you mean it's unfriendly fire? It only has unfriendly fire. But no, I mean there was other I played other characters. I played Thumpa, who was
True, it's true. But you also played Calculon, and no one will ever let you forget it.
I don't. I mean, Gray let me get away with a lot of things of just being a lot of silly droid related
Well,
things.
to be
but-
fair, we're the ones that stuffed his head onto a destroyer body.
That was hilarious.
It wasn't even there when we did it.
I know. Welcome back, Discard. Now you have disruptor rifles. Thank you.
Then you had Emo.
With the war
It's too dangerous.
Yes.
And then so I was just a tiny little spider head.
For a very long time.
This is
Yes.
somehow worse.
I remember when I killed so many Geonosians because I unfortunately was not able to hack their machine properly.
You mean all generations.
There's probably enough somewhere else.
No. The whole thing is that the law is that they were fast ones on that planet.
Well, I mean, in that
Well,
space
there's a-
station.
There might be
Yeah.
a dozen of them around the universe, but
They're insectile bug people. Is it really?
is it really
know.
genocide?
Genocide, so-
Yes, it's still genocide.
Starship
I'm a
Troopers.
I'm a robot, so I don't know if I can commit genocide.
You can.
It's definitely possible.
Skynet.
That's basically its whole purpose of being.
It was actually to prevent genocide, but yeah.
Well, maybe
Okay,
somebody
good.
shouldn't have included the Georgia Guidestones in its primary code loop.
I do like the one from Age of Ultron that basically Ultron spends 5 minutes on the internet and decides all the humanity was to be destroyed.
Well, considering the amount of degeneracy on that.
Look, someone should have introduced him to the concept of joke. This is the
Look,
internet.
remember
Half
the
things on
person-
here are funny.
Remember
The
sense of
internet was a
control?
mistake.
Remember
Agreed.
remember the person with
Pictures on
the
the internet were a
remember the
mistake.
person who did that was a very remember the problem with with the Marvel Age of Ultron is that Ultron was programmed by PTSDing freaking Iron Man.
Yeah, Tony Stark was not a person that should have programmed anything.
Well, it's not just Tony Stark. It's Tony Stark post the Avengers, where he's basically having a panic attack about how many big things out there that would literally squish humanity.
Yep.
Because he died. Because literally he died out in space and had to come back and came back.
And came back stupid, of course.
It's
Well,
the
came back-
radiation damage.
Came back panicked and changed because traumatic
Well,
traumatic
Led to
traumatic
the Civil War, so yeah.
traumatic processes happen. Hey, Civil War gave us Spidey Man, which was fun.
There's no Spider-Man like Siptrinma.
Which Spider-Man is still my favorite of superhero.
That's because he's always running underpowered.
He's basically the noir ideal of in noir you are always tired, overworked, beaten up, and drunk and hungover at the same time, and always getting your ass kicked at every point in time. Somehow you still never die though.
You see it in
No, that's not
Well,
Spider-Man at all.
the thing
Spider-Man
is,
an
Spider-Man is not allowed to die because that would mean his suffering ends.
Spider-Man is an S tier. The biggest trouble Spider-Man
I never
has is that he
seen
has
into the
S tier
multiverse, no.
powers, and he insists on dealing with C or D grade enemies.
Yeah.
You know?
To be fair, the Green Goblin is a crazy bastard with high explosives and, power armor.
Okay. Right.
And
To be
the
fair,
Rhino
He
is
can't see
also...
the future or kill you with his mind, though. So, yeah, most
mean-
of Spider-Man's enemies have powered armor because Spider-Man can lift half the moon.
And also deal with a lot of other ridiculous things, especially when
hit you with
Spider-Man is allowed to, not be always trying to make rent while doing his Good Samaritan work. Because
Yeah, Spider-Man's greatest
remember-
enemy is himself.
well, it's Spider-Man's greatest enemy is literally the world that loves the shit out of him because he was going to get recompensed for legal action, but unfortunately they never knew fortunately for some legal reason He never made money during his time as the Avenger because they never knew who to credit the money to because they didn't have his real name, and Stark fucked him on that.
I was gonna say Stark knew who he was. He recruited the dang kid.
Mm-hmm. But he never paid. But he never got him. But he never let him get paid.
You should have given him a grant. He's a science kid.
Well, it's also the fact that you could literally just put it in an escrow account for the man. You fucker.
Like I said, set up a trust for him or something. You know.
Not Stark, right? That was it.
Well, this is
Giving people
comic.
money?
This is comic book than Marvel movie.
It's a Marvel. Anything Marvel is going to be having people being human shitters.
Pretty much.
Well, the thing is that Marvel, and most of the time, Marvel is dealing with the fact that superpowered people are still people. People are still shit. Sometimes people do good. Sometimes people are do good things. Sometimes people have the brain worms and have an idea that is not beneficial to most people. But they always think they're doing good, so that their actions make sense in their own head. Like think of Victor Von Doom, who literally spent his entire life running on spite.
For a person that was just an asshole to him during college, yes.
Not just an asshole to him, somebody who thought he was smarter than Doom. So they did flesh out Doom quite a bit, and I liked Doom as as his ruthless dictator self of his country, where everybody is a subject, everybody is property of the state. Ergo, the state will make sure that you are alive, happy, and well, but you have no freedom.
Right. Yeah. It's basically the freedom versus security thing.
Mm-hmm.
Happiness is mandatory.
Have you had your pills today, citizen?
Hey, wait, this is the other side. Did I get turned around? No, I'm going the
You're behind
right.
us.
Am I?
Are you traveling on floor
Yeah.
or rock? Turn around, follow the floor.
Let's see if you got
Essentially-
enough.
We essentially made it out, but
Past what I had done to the tunnel entrance anyway.
and then there was Planet Hulk, which was the best Hulk stuff. Of just a place where Bruce Banner could be the whole, basically was savage.
It looks
Trying to do
like
the whole easy
about-
enough.
I'd say we've got about 100 meters to go left.
And then his wife, and then the
Yeah, I
sh-
don't
then,
think
then
they
the
do
shit,
blood drops.
and then the shit at the end of Planet Hulk happened. Well, that was sad.
The reason that I don't read most comics is because they keep rebooting them.
I understand that
Just
very
let
much.
the poor man die.
Well, that's the thing.
It's never rebooted.
No.
That's a good point.
Judge Dredd is currently in his 70s and has just undergone rejuve.
Yep, they've kept him
I've always
going
liked the
straight
theory
on.
of Judge Dredd. I thought the new movie was pretty good, even.
Yeah, in video was really good. There's supposed to be a
there's
TV
like-
series coming out at some point.
Interesting.
I trust the movie more than I would trust a TV series for Judge Dredd, especially nowadays with how shit TV can be.
Yeah, I
but
don't-
the
I don't
main
trust-
thing with Judge Dredd, there was another movie that came out around that little bit early called The Raid, which was
Yeah, I saw
basically
that one too. Same kind of
a
thing.
movie that was looking over Dredd's shoulder.
I'm getting clay soil from Gray.
Yoink, 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 yoink.
Was basically came
Hey,
out.
Greg, mind dropping some stone for me?
Huh. Okay, so this is where I came by here. Where the fuck
Yeah,
are you
I'll
guys?
keep the for a while.
300 meters.
But no, I like the entirety of Dread, which was Judge Dredd is also another world that
Don't
is
see you yet.
a good setting for shite. Prefer to put an RPG in.
Yeah, I can see
It's
that
actually
work.
Dread RPG.
Yeah, Shadowrun would work really well in the Dreadverse.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I see light.
I
I see
appreciate
dirt.
one.
I see grass. We're
did
through.
it.
100 meters.
appreciate
You mean
one.
100 centimeters, right? Right,
I
Severin?
appreciate. Well, cool. Yeah, we made it through. Yay!
Just before Discard got here, we made it through.
Are we going the what the? I'm lost. I don't know how this tunnel works anymore.
Go in a straight line.
That's what I'm doing.
You're on the right path. It's just really long because it's really long.
That's not the real world. Like, oh, watch out, dog.
Wolf, on him. That's a
So
sneak
it-
attack. You missed, Gray.
So now we need so now what we need is a shit ton of cobble so we can like
Dire.
expand this thing out.
There's another one up there.
Body go.
I don't know, but I got a stone crossbow bolt out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you stupid wolf.
I think he's behind that tree. Yeah, he's behind
I
that tree. I got
I
him.
remember correctly, Dread
Missed.
what happened in Judge Dredd though was that they essentially destroyed democracy by the end of it all, or at least that he realized that the way that the super judges worked was not the way that they actually
Ah, too
wanted
much.
everything to work out. That their system was inherently not what was
Nurse. There we go. Huh.
What's this up here? Looks like something we dug.
I was gonna say
Okay.
I've got plenty of cobbles left.
Oh,
You made it,
okay,
Jared, you
then.
made it.
yeah. So this is the new exit now.
This actually isn't too bad of a slope either.
No, it's very
Wow.
nice. It's a less extreme slope than the one we were dealing with in the other end.
Yeah, this is a perfectly workable slope here. Gonna have to do something about that hill over there though.
I mean, what hill?
What's another
That
hill
hill?
after all that?
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'm going at it right now.
Now let's get a parking lot dug out here.
Okay, so what is this new opening? So we're down here rather than being up there.
Yeah.
We're lower down. We're a little further south, but that's okay.
That's actually that hill over there's not where we want to head anyway.
No, it isn't.
Okay, so you don't want me to destroy this hill?
No, we need
No,
to
we
go
can go right.
northeast, which I think just
Northeast?
misses it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just a little bit northeast from there. So okay, let's see the driving up to it. See if I can drive up into it.
Zebrin's just barely out of range, I think. Oh wait, no, this is clay soil, not sand.
So wait, what are you guys doing there?
Well, I'm digging out a parking lot.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure why, because we're going to be going all the way through this place.
Yeah, there's no real reason to go through it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using to put my bike down. I actually still stuff in the bike.
Alright, I'm gonna go move and grab my bike.
So the slope's not
There's a
nearly
red
as...
bike here.
I think it's my bike. Yeah, no, it's not my bike.
That's fine. Don't put in the stuff you want in there.
Anyway, the thing that we should do is just make a place that we can just drive down onto the thing.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it's a pain in the ass.
I mean, it's not like the monstrosity I was making in the other end.
No. It's a much easier ramp with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out how to make a. Though I still kind of want to pave the way here just to have it denote the direction, but
Well, if you want to do that, Discard, then I have used these kind of shapes, the frame slope plates.
Don't use the terrain feature because it sucks. Use
Yeah.
the
yeah,
actual,
you're right.
blocks.
They look
Yeah,
like this, and there are 4 of them.
Really?
Yep. There are frame slope plate. There should be exactly 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can use those to make a nice smooth ride all the way down. If I'd known if they were If they worked diagonally, I'd be using them everywhere.
Frame. Well, okay. Frame slope plate.
Frame, slope, plate. You can find it by just searching slope plate.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, go have a look at how level this is.
Should be
Oh,
completely
I'm still
level.
using an iron
But
shovel.
all wide.
Yeah, we need 3 width.
You need to actually change between the slopes. Otherwise, it does
Yeah, you
that.
can't use the same one.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's 4 of them. I would definitely recommend starting with wood, just because it's easier to pick up and fix it.
Yeah, the actual the frame cubes.
Mhm.
Not
The
the
main
cobble.
issue with that is that I have an
It has to be
inordinate
cardinal direction too, which sucks.
Well,
inordinate amounts of
We don't need to actually have it go that far. We just need a way that drive back up into the line, and then we can turn onto this thing. So, creating a nice big square out here, and then having a way to drive up onto it would work best. Ah, yes. Now we get to do the whole widening this thing out a little bit.
Not that much. It's pretty good already.
Well,
the
we also
floor.
need to make it a bit taller, so...
That part will kind of suck.
we only had to go up a little bit for that.
Only
Yeah.
one more block, yeah, but still.
What
I
we
think
need
we
to
should
do
probably have it be on the south side. We widen. Should work best.
what we need to do is just fatten the fatten the part right here out so we can fatten these basically what we're gonna do real quick right now is just go across here and one to each side of this and just so we can widen out the travel path here.
Not one to each side.
Hmm?
On the southeast side,
Why southeast side?
because the tunnel curves to the southeast later on. So if we cut it on the southeast side, it'll make a gentler curve. It won't be
Oh,
zigzagging
widening it a
back
bit.
and forth.
I like my zigzags.
We know.
They're great for zombie mazes. They're terrible for expressways. Discard. That is the northwest side.
Is it?
Look at your compass, man.
This weird thing on the top right there. All I use that for is for like, you know.
Do you see the side I'm on? That's the side we want. You're just fast enough that I can't switch equipment.
Hmm?
You're so fast I can't switch equipment.
Is that good?
Yes. Because it means I'm not, duplicating work. Fast, good. Well, I'm out of shapes.
Come here.
Yep, that'll work. Dude, you're holding out on me.
I had like a 3,000 soil in that one thing
Nice.
because I was digging up the entirety of the.
Mhm.
I was digging a ditch all the way out there.
Oh, hey, discard, come here.
What's up? Are you fixing my what? Where?
You're taking
I'm
my
behind
digger.
everybody. Can you come here, please?
Okay. We need.
I have
They
a
went
thing
ba-
for you.
What is that thing?
This.
An impact driver. Nice.
Zerban, you doing the roof?
I'm starting on the roof. I'm just basically digging the so that we have a 3 tall roof rather than 2 tall.
We're not going to put an actual roof in there, except for cross.
Oh, some of it fell.
Discard.
Yeah?
Side.
Oh.
You're digging on the north side again.
Okay.
Hi, Gray.
Alright.
You know, if you
I
keep
see
running
how
away
that other
from me, I'm
tunnel
not going to be able to.
had trouble going in a straight line.
If you keep running away from me, I'm not going to be able to give you my aura.
Okay.
I'm still in range.
Well, you know, straight lines. Life
They're
is not in
difficult.
straight lines. Life is curved.
Straight lines are difficult.
You know what straight lines are for? Squares. You know what
Roads.
squares are? Not for roundabouts. Roundabouts are curved.
How fast can you go around a roundabout?
A little bit slower than normal. But they're really good for keeping traffic down.
Oh, heck yeah. I love them
Traffic
for cities.
moving.
Not for getting places.
Also, the ridiculously large roundabouts give you fucking anxiety out the yin yang.
No, the ones with more than 3 people.
Small for a
3 lanes.
roundabout.
Yeah, those are trouble.
Roundabout, yes.
Roundabout, 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 baby. Alright, so I'm gonna keep.
Continued.
If I continuously slam this thing right here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna keep knocking at all these corners right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to stand up for a second.
I didn't. He only stood up for a second.
That was the sound of his
Exactly
knees.
1 second. Somebody unscrew your knees, Zebrin?
I was a chef like you until I took a burger to the knee.
No, that was me standing up and my wired headset colliding with my desk.
Oh, I hate that. Why I have a wireless one, because I was always standing on the cord when I stood up.
The main problem with my wireless, I had a wireless headset too, but then for some reason the blue technology died because I walked away from it, walked away with it in my head,
Hmm.
and then it just fragged.
Huh, weird.
Yeah.
Is this wide enough for you just going down like that?
3 should be wide enough.
This is wide enough to go down one direction, but if we have 2 people going the opposite directions, it's going to be a problem.
Really don't see that happening very frequently.
There's not
True.
enough traffic. There's not enough traffic for that.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just four of us. What, 6, maybe 7 at most?
One day we'll have Carcer back.
Yeah.
I really hope his eye's doing alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My troubles suck.
I need more insomnia now.
Hmm. And that's never any fun.
Insomnia is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Donk. 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 Donk.
Right, let's fix these. Dak nabbit.
You good?
Yeah, I placed the wrong block before I picked up.
Eh,
I
it
got it.
happens.
I got it.
So how's that XP dead on you?
I'm around the 2 and 4. I'm on the 1 and 2 blocks on your XP bar.
And how much food do you guys have?
I'm around 1 and 2. Yeah. How do I keep burning so much fucking energy?
Did you drink coffee?
If you're not drinking red tea.
Do you have a coffee discard?
I do still have coffee, I think, yes.
Yeah, that works pretty well
No.
for giving you better energy back.
It's not BlackRock, you know.
It doesn't matter.
Well, when yours runs
We're
out,
not
I've
really
got-
mining this for materials.
Yeah. Although we did find some good materials in the mining.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
That's how you call it again.
Yeah.
The Coliseum that's currently underneath our freaking house.
No, it's just here, just random. As you said, I just reached its cold thing.
Nice.
Okay, then.
It's fine.
Little cave-ins won't hurt much. Big ones mean you need to cross-brace things.
1, 2, 3.
And that's
Unfortunately, we're too far away from. How much charisma does it take for that to actually that effect to happen?
Don't know. Let me look it up.
I need to go and use.
Charismatic nature. Okay, that's pretty good. 2 points gives you a 20% block and melee damage. 4 points gives you +1 to all stats.
I don't even know when I got it.
Does that affect
You've
yourself
always had it.
or what?
I don't know.
Did your charismatic nature work on yourself, Zeb?
No. Which
That
makes
would've
it absolutely useless for single player games, but yeah.
Dak, now it did it again.
Donk, donk, donk.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
You heading off, Gray?
No, just I noticed a bit that wasn't quite wide enough.
Ah.
Tomorrow, I am next session. I am going to go and claim a building in Jinstown, just so we have a place to dump stuff out there.
This is a mining session, but next week we can get off a bit more fun.
Yeah.
Next week, we're actually going to have the tunnel done, so...
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or at least the first half of it.
Well, we just need let's not go too fancy. We just gotta make it so we can drive down it.
Yeah, the floor is the important part. The walls can happen as they happen. And fuck the ceiling.
Ceiling is fine.
We just working
And
on
the
making
walls
this game
really just need to be wide enough to not get in our way.
Tall enough
And
to
that's
not have our suffocation happen. I would suggest that we also put every so often a place where we can turn around. Or put our bike down.
That's a plan. How fortunate that every so often there's a vein of minerals that we'll want to mine out.
Yeah, works wonderfully.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let Discord do the upgrades.
I've got my night vision goggles on and it's working wonderfully.
Helmet lamp.
Helmet lamp.
I mean, sure, if the zombies can see it too, that's okay.
They don't know what's yeah, they'll know what's coming as I have this pickaxe coming right at their face.
Yeah, I don't want them to. I don't want them to know what's coming because sneak attack ×5.
Pickaxe.
I only got sneak attack ×4, but I'm also using an assault rifle.
Well, mine's ×4, but crossbow gives me an extra ×1.
I just get the image of you just standing up there shouting, "Sneak attack!" and opening up.
Well, to be fair, my assault rifle also has a silencer on it.
As a man once
I can
said,
talk.
self-defense as you start firing into the crowd.
I'm not crazy, man.
Well, then you're not invited to the club meetings.
Crowd of zombies.
Okay,
That's
crowd
the
of
way it should
zombies
be.
works.
Crowd of zombies, crowd of angry buffalo.
You play one game where where you are trying to find homes for kids in an orphanage, and you flavor it as, yeah, no, I'm just trying to sell off these kids in these orphanages so I can get this item at the end. And they never let you live it down.
Hmm. I think our
Whereas
problem
one
was how many
orphanarium.
times we burnt down orphanages.
I was playing Steambot. Well, I was playing Steambot Chronicles at the time. So,
Yeah, I got
and
you.
that one had you had these kids in an orphanage. You're trying to find places to put them, because so after you do that, you can run a charity scam, because it gives you the ability to put a collection plate at the in the front of your Trotmobile, and those collections go right into your own pocket.
I'm doing good works. Look, the charity clearly says for me.
I wish there was a second game of that, but it's a beautiful. I do love games where you're doing mundane things with a little bit of fantastical elements. Like Stardew. Stardew is fantastic as all hell.
Oh yeah.
I remember there was this mecha game that you actually busked off the back of your mech.
Yeah, that's a Steambot Chronicles, where you have where you basically go and start playing. You have the ability to play music and everything.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where you one of the main thing, you can actually go and play for money. You can go play the stock market, which I did liberally. So you can basically buy stock out of everything. There's an entire quest line where you get two. You have these two hotels that are in rivalry, and you basically take advantage of their dumbass kids to sell off majority stocks in the hotels to say take that, dad, and then you buy up the stocks and now have a controlling interest in both hotels.
Yeah.
Or you have Pablo, where you sponsor the young artist Pablo, buy up his paintings, sell them off when he's really super famous, and then when he loses his fame due to scandal, buy up the paintings again at a dime, then wait for him to die, and then go and sell them off again.
Oh, that's an art. That's wow.
Die or just like
Wait for him to die?
I mean, he died. Well, here's the problem. He is currently lost all his things, started taking up drinking, and
It won't be long then.
he's currently on the way out. Essentially, a man with a broken soul, and his living with his poor mother.
Discard, how are you
And-
doing on cobblestone blocks? Can you upgrade these wooden floors?
I have plenty of cobblestone
Good, good.
blocks.
Just needed to know if you needed any of my
I'm
cobblestone
currently
blocks.
I'm currently
You know, for the XP net.
I'm currently crafting them consistently in my pocket right now. I have cobblestone shapes to make
Yeah.
that I'm currently making behind me right now. And if anything, I can just go destroy a hill and get enough soil to make more blocks.
I was just curious because, you know, you're right here, and eventually you're going to reach the end of the of this part of the tunnel. In fact, I think we're getting close. Taco.
Well, then I turn
Speaking
around.
of,
Then,
I'm gonna start.
Yeah. We're almost to the curve.
Let's see. How many stacks of stone do I have? 4. Okay. Hey, Gray.
Yeah.
Here.
I have a
these.
question. So, making a wall around the house, making a wall around the thing, around the.
thank you.
You can't really make a wall because the zombies will knock the wall down, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can, but you have to make a way for them to go. Otherwise, they're just, you know.
If the wall's
They'll-
impenetrable, they'll break through it.
Yeah.
If they can't get you, they'll make a way to get you.
in some water.
What we really should have done
Yeah, that's fine.
is dug a small, basically walled ourselves off in a hole on Fortnite and just let the zombies dig their way to us and dig the tunnel for us.
They'll dig
we all
straight
die.
down.
That's still a
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
we
useful.
kept moving forward every so often, so we, yeah. We have a canyon.
What, dig a path?
look when we're bored one day, I want to try Horde Night Terror. We'll take all our gear, take it off, and
Fortnite
do some more-
terraforming?
Yeah.
Or zombie terraforming.
Putting the zombies to work for you.
Basically we go like we make a bunch of cobblestone, wall off both ends of this tunnel, and then and then see where the zombies come at, how the zombies dig to us. See if we can turn this tunnel into a pass. We
And
might
then
die,
discover the
but it,
snake because it's
and then
unusable.
we might die because it'll be funny though.
South side discard.
Okay.
I know, you really like that north side, don't you? You just get bored digging on the whole same side all the time. I know what it is.
Well, it's just the fact that this is just one thick, and I always want to make it a little, at least 2 to 3 thick.
Oh, we got to the slope!
200 meters behind to the
We got to the
the
slope.
ceiling up.
What are you?
Yeah, the ceiling is coming along.
Alright. I gotta build slope bricks now. I don't have enough wood.
Oh, you don't need to build them. You just take your your stack, separate them, and
separate
you
it.
can. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna need... gonna need these.
Oh yeah, I'm
Need
super fucking
these.
hungry now.
I got some fish tacos if you
My-
I
carrot-
gave you a whole bunch of food.
You gave them a bunch of food, and you gave me any food.
Well, I asked if you needed it. I've got like 6 stacks of it on me.
You want some fish tacos, discard?
Pass me one.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
have half.
literally did the logistics run for everybody. I even cooked up a whole, like, 3 stacks of food for us. And then dragged a bunch of food and drink here.
Alright, put that in here.
I think you get to just run forward a little bit like that.
I feel like I should find something to weigh the friggin' mouse down and just point it.
It would be nice
You
if there was
haven't
an
done that?
auto button.
Or turn on a very slow auto clicker.
Yeah.
The
Or just an
problem with
auto
that
one.
is that it just clicks instead of, doesn't hold the mouse button down.
Yeah.
You can do
Which
that with
stage
auto
it is, you can double click just to turn it on permanently.
Really? Things I never knew.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna need to get more wood.
What's in this chest?
This
Well-
guy I want to get rid of.
A bunch of
Bunch of
stone.
stone.
Heck of
Yeah.
a bunch of stone. Oh, so much stone.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna just start making those into a whole bunch of stacks.
I can make stacks. It's just that couldn't be bothered at the time.
They're worth XP.
Well, there was 11 in there, and it's a
Why is
bunch of
there a lock
experience.
Oh yeah, I still have these 9 sticks of dynamite that I.
We didn't need them.
Yeah.
I made those dynamite. I just didn't bring them.
Yeah, we didn't.
You
need
want to
them.
have fun with them, Zeb?
No.
Oh.
Not in this tunnel. You can do it in the other tunnel.
But lots of extra tunnels you can go level.
We've got a spare tunnel you can use for your dynamite. You know.
I love the fact I went and like made a bunch of dynamite in the last game. You're like, no, like okay, discard, go play over there, and I just destroyed it. I just went and removed a building.
It was pretty actually turned out to be pretty useful. We used that for the tower, which worked pretty well.
Right up until it didn't.
I think it worked pretty well until we stopped playing. We had to remodel it a couple of times, but that's normal.
Oh yeah, back then we didn't really have much. Like we were kind of aimless when figuring what to do.
I knew what I wanted to do.
They didn't dig out this portion of the tunnel, did they, Gray?
I didn't widen it. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The
Just a
tunnel
little- a
just
little.
incredibly gets incredibly narrow here.
Yes.
But we can keep out this bit here. Bit further south out here.
Currently, Currently, what I'm doing is getting the widening the expanse here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I came over to where you're at and we just worked together, I'd probably go a lot faster.
Maybe. Nope, can't reach. Okay.
It's the same amount of stuff getting shifted.
Alright. I'm gonna go get my motorcycle.
I have a motorcycle. What do you want me to do?
I don't even play that kind of game. Why did I pull my knife out when I started running?
Okay, Counter-Strike. By the way, you guys seen that thing with that new Halo? The Halo freaking television show.
Oh
I
god.
heard the Master Chief had sex.
Yeah. Oh no, he's not even the Master
Heresy.
Chief. He's just some other dude.
He's not Master Chief. He's what, John Halo or some nonsense?
Juan Halo or whatever.
Yeah, it sounds accurate. I mean, he doesn't even have a helmet.
And his mother. No, it's just that he had sex. His mother watched him have sex.
He has a mother?
Yes.
Not my Master Chief.
that
Not my freaking stolen from birth space
Marine.
well, you know, robbed from birth because made some subjected to freaking
Yeah, super soldier stuff, yeah.
Super Soldier.
yeah, super soldier
Let's say
bullshit.
Space Marines are on one level. Master Chief is about 2 or 3 levels above that. What is it in
Just-
40k? It's Space Marines, and it's Super Space Marines, Custodes,
Primaris.
then Master Chief, then the Primarchs.
And then Macarius Kent. I did math out that he could kill almost every single Primarch.
Every Explorator could kill every single Primarch because of how that scaling
Well,
works.
Explorators are bullshit, so... Which just
Yeah,
means the Primarchs have an ability to turn off Explorators. You know.
But yeah, I'm still amazed at just how I was able to just do the tabletop on him. And I converted them to tabletop rules, then looked up the rules for the Primarchs, and he was actually able to beat them in a one-on-one fight.
Because armor stacking is bullshit. Flesh is weak as bullshit.
It was also the flight, I think.
He just walks up to one and he just says, flat, you know, you walk up to one and you say Flatlander woman, and then boop, all your Augs shut off.
And your head explodes.
I mean, that's one of your Augs. Don't have your head explode. You're Macarius, you know this. It's a very important Aug. They add that one just before they add the thing that makes your head explode.
I am Farius Al. This is my brother, Alfarius.
That was great.
That was I have to say, Greg, what was your state of mind during the entirety of that campaign?
Oh,
We're
I
goofing
don't know.
off.
Because you let me be a talkie spy bastard.
That game was supposed to be ridiculous.
It was.
Yeah,
It
it literally
succeeded
was.
beyond our wildest expectation.
This is where the thing curves a little bit.
I also apologize.
little.
I know how all this. I probably put too much work into the setup of
Yep.
of
Discard.
the
Fix
secrecy.
some floors. Get your XP debt gone.
I'm already like I'm almost leveled up. I already got
Okay.
past the XP debt.
We've been doing a lot on hiding.
We're good at it.
I've almost leveled up again.
Okay. Time to
Most
start
of the session,
building
I'm
some floor.
over halfway through the next level.
Yeah, I'm about 3/4 of the way to the next
I can
level, and I
see-
leveled up once.
I can see the way out almost.
If you can see
Yay.
me, you can see the way out. Hi.
Oh, what are you doing up there?
Getting some wood. I was running out.
I have
I've got-
more cobblestone shapes for you.
I
bro.
have a stack
want
and a
wood.
half of wood, but it was one of the things that I came down here to grab, or that I came down here with.
Yeah, I
Was,
just chopped down 4 trees. I've got plenty now.
Okay,
Oh, right. These are half blocks for no reason.
because fun.
Because heck you. The horse you rode in on, and your pets.
And your motorcycles.
And your cow. Why? Because tradition.
Cows are all dead in this.
Moment of
No.
silence.
Kingdom of Dragon Pass. Watching so many people raid things for cattle.
Yeah. Dragon Pass is fantastic. Some of
And
the best
me-
stories I've ever seen.
Put my teeth on edge. It's like you don't try to capture everyone during you. When you get raided, you drive off. When you're raiding, you try to go for captives. You don't skirmish at every point in time. You skirmish when you're dealing with, I think, a superior. When you're being attacked.
And if you attack the beastmen too often, it doesn't. It just automatically kills you.
If you
Yep.
if you get pissed off, if you piss off any Dragon Pass innate faction, like you piss the dragons off too much, they'll murder you. If you piss off the trolls too much, they'll murder you.
Look, a
Yeah, it
certain
kind
level
of
of raiding
annoys
is
me
considered
because-
good neighborly. Is considered neighborly. More
Yeah,
than
just
that,
kind
it's
of-
considered enemy.
Yeah, it always annoyed me that it just was a fiat loss rather than you actually fighting it.
Yeah,
It
no,
would
it
be
was
nice if there was a little bit of an intermediate stage, but
the trolls make sense because you're literally dealing with the super fucking the big grandma troll who
jeez,
and
spider
the
troll
thing-
lady.
the spider troll lady who literally could just like is super powerful magic wise and is a creature essentially out of myth and legend.
But the
And-
entire thing is that the leader of your tribe is also a creature out of myth and legend by the end of it.
Well,
the
you're
end of
you become
You're literally
that
able
thing-
to screw the earth and have a kid.
Well,
I
as in,
was trying not
Stick
to
your dick in
mention
a hole in the
that.
ground.
Well, no, I was talking about, but by that time, because you've gone and you've
Our
done
oldest
so
myth
many,
three. Orlanth
you've done-
bangs the mountain.
you've done so many of the hero quests that you've come back with enough magic for that. During that entirety of that point, from going up to that point, you're people with magical powers. You haven't like mantled enough of the gods to do that stuff.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Oh, mantling the gods is just yeah. When you put them,
Yeah,
you put
putting
the
on
god
God
on them.
shirt. I know what you mean. Wish I were better at that game, but time.
Time indeed.
I think we've actually hit the point where it actually expands enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
That the roof is not terrible.
It needs lighting. Yeah, I got the bit where we're going upstairs.
I'm trying
I
to fatten
think
out the
Tevin
roof.
and I were digging like a bigger tunnel than you guys.
I'm pretty sure we were. Hey guys,
I'm gonna go back.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'm coming back to where you guys are at, so I can join in and be and actually work with people. Help move along Zeb's EXP thing and all that kind of, or what do you call it there?
Hey, Turn, do you need food?
I'm set. I picked up those that stock of fish tacos. I'm good.
Well, have some healing then.
Okay.
Okay, okay. The impact driver doesn't upgrade things. I see.
No, it's a
No.
wrench.
It's a wrench. You use
You
it
need
to
to
take
borrow a nail
apart
gun?
cars.
I am. Excuse me. I played too much. I played too much Team Fortress 2.
Oh,
I hit everything with wrenches.
understood. Friend, enemy, all gets the wrench. Gray suddenly runs up at me and swings a pick over my shoulder.
My favorite joke from that was there was a comic about a guy who there was a comic about a spy, right, who transforms into the red team from the blue team to the red team, and then the red team wins immediately afterwards. And so he goes through his entire life living having this wearing the red team the
Oh
mask.
yeah, that one.
And he I think remember he has a kid as well and stuff like that, and like he looks back like I must do the thing I must do. So he goes back and saps the engineers fucking as an old man goes back and saps the engineers freaking thing.
Turret and
Yeah.
Stop in my sentry. Yeah, good times.
I remember back when Team Fortress 2 was a hey, you know, it's still doing the same thing as it always done. It hasn't really changed.
Being a solid, team-based first-person shooty game. With simple mechanics that most people completely ignore. Captured the dang flag.
You mean
Get on the point!
I hope it's much better to be a sniper, killing people, getting a kill death ratio than winning the game.
or
Push.
me charging everybody with a flamethrower, because of course I play the pyro. Or the sentry gun.
Pyro was great when you could get it to work.
Well, the main thing about pyro is that you
Yeah,
have to be an ammo
discard.
spreader. What's up?
how much food do you have?
Yeah, I should be on my way to you.
I'm right next to you.
No, I'm around that. My food's around the 1 and 2 part of the thing.
Look down.
Hey, Discard,
Oh,
do you
hey.
have any spare food in your inventory?
No,
Pick some up.
all
On the
food is in my stuff. Food is in my tummy.
Does anybody need wood? Because I've got a stack and a half of it.
Hook me up. Wait, no, Discard's doing the upgrades because he needs levels. He's behind still, I think.
Yeah, it's all down. It's like 2 levels.
Yeah.
Here, have some wood.
Well, most of the stuff is already wood, so
No, actually, he's higher level than I am. I'm lowest level. How'd that happen?
it's called
Fine.
right-click the game.
Okay.
Yeah, so
It's called
what have you
left-click
been
the
doing?
game.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I've actually catch Zebra up in levels, which is quite impressive.
Yep, well, I'm gonna start upgrading stuff.
Yeah.
I guess I do need that wood after all.
I've got 466 here if you want it.
Yeah, hook me.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That looks a bit low. Feels weird
Does?
being nearly finished doing this thing.
We've been doing this for how many months now?
Probably 1 or 2. Game day weeks we've not played.
Yeah.
We've not done it, like, this is the longest we've ever spent on it.
Normally we
Mhm.
just spend a day in-game on it.
We don't really have very much. Well, the other thing is we don't really have any other, like, you know, big group games we could play unless we want to play actually go and play the new maps of the new stuff in Space Engineers, not Space Engineers, Dwarf mining.
Have a look
Company.
what else we could find.
Hey, you need
Yo.
wood?
Wood me up. Yeah,
I
that's
need
the
to go.
stuff.
I need to go punch out another level so I can buy level 8 of strength, because if strength determines block damage, I am going to buy more of that.
It's not strength itself. It's the what is it? Bloody minor 69er, I believe.
I've already done all that. I already have a full Primer 69er.
Well,
Oh,
the
Charismatic nature
reason
from
that
Zephyrin
I've
gives you
been getting
20% bonus as well.
It's the
Yeah,
10%. Oh yeah, it's a 10% thing.
you're getting a bonus because I have that damage to whatever the hell
Yeah, I
it's
know.
called.
Yeah, the 30% damage to blocks.
No, the charismatic
Yeah,
nature team
that's the
leader.
part. Yeah, it's a part of the thing.
Yeah, 20% damage for nearby allies.
Hey, Discard, can you hook me up with some more cobble?
I was making
Uh,
some, so here, have some.
Cobblestone?
You said you were making stacks.
Yeah.
Next, mate. Why do you have 3 different stacks of cobblestone that aren't full?
Mm.
The game is meant discard. The game is lost.
How do you have 3 different stacks of cobbles that are not full?
I was making things and I stopped making them. I
1,000,
was making things, I was not making-
200, and 500.
Yeah. And
Confuse.
I've gotten to the point. I was wondering when you're going to stop trying to comprehend me. It's just you accept me as my Eldritch being self.
No.
It doesn't. I haven't made it hurt hard enough that I understand.
I refuse. Well, I'm immune to mental damage.
I
I've
am
been to the internet.
damage.
Except when we're playing Terraria.
That's not mental damage.
What kind of damage is that then?
I don't know. But it's
Spiritual.
definitely not mental.
It's spiritual.
It's like how every single painting in your house now is like one. It's slightly crooked.
What paintings?
It's behind
The ones
you.
that he hung up just to make it so that he could tilt them.
No, I don't have any paintings. I have 6 photographs. And not a single one of them is hanging on a wall.
Look at this photograph. Every time.
Didn't you get what I said?
Yeah.
He hung up some paintings just so that he could tilt them.
Okay, that's fine. They're his paintings. They're not in my house.
Tilted towers.
Wait, do you guys not have the power of knowing what's in your house and the location of all of it at all times?
I have 5 6-year-olds now.
Okay,
Grace
that does disrupt things a bit.
What is this down? What is this down here? Oh, that's where we threw some dynamite. I understand. Where I dynamited places.
On that side of the tunnel? I don't think so. Wrong button. Ah, my EPs! Not cobbling the whole thing, just the parts of the ramp that can get damaged.
I exist. So,
I'm aware of this. But I don't hold it against you somehow. I know, it's bizarre.
Jojo.
Never seen it.
sure, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, so I've heard.
What,
This
what's
is too
that?
long. Weeb stuff.
Oh. Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Weeb
Yeah, I
stuff.
made the
Oh,
mistake
it's this thing. Yeah.
I made the mistake of trying to watch that.
Which one?
I don't know, the original.
All of them.
The,
At
the
once.
first part? The first
That
part
was
of
the
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need the part where a very, very muscular man meets another very, very muscular man.
Then they fight.
And not only they didn't fight, they were then that man kicks his dog, and then that man tries to steal his girlfriend. Then that man puts his dog in a goddamn furnace because Araki, the man who writes JoJo, wants you to hate his villains.
And there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Because Dio is having a major problem where he is so fucking afraid of becoming his father. He makes this revelation while he's drinking, and at his lowest point, he's drinking like a slob and getting into fistfights. Like, I am being my dad. I hate this.
You could not. I realize this is a weird and difficult thing.
Well, you know, to get adopted, he had to kill his dad in the first place, which he did. Because
Because anime.
Because villainy. Also, the fact that the way he grew up, he feel like he had to be in control of everything.
All right, I'm gonna go grab my motorcycle. Not yet. This part needs expanding.
I'm still working on the roof of this side.
The needs of the universe are expanding to meet the needs of the expanding bureaucracy.
I'm getting close to finishing the roof extension.
Did you say the size of the universe is expanding to meet the needs of the bureaucracy?
Yes.
Very good. Carry on.
Of course, that always means there's more bureaucracy needed.
Something has to
Yes.
index this
How?
universe.
Look, we have entire planets and sub planes dedicated to the paperwork of the expanding paperwork. All right.
Look, if we could have a subplane dedicated to paperwork with variable conditions, we wouldn't have a problem with bureaucracy.
No, we would need to
Because
have
we
the
could make the
paper.
universe that could index
we would-
itself and have room left over.
Well, we would need the paper. Well, here's the thing: we would need another demiplane to deal with the Dewey Decimal System for the other demiplane.
That's what I'm saying. If we could custom build a universe, we wouldn't have that problem. Because we'd be custom building it. That's the cool part of being able to make your own reality, is you can choose the rules.
A demiplane of paperwork.
Yeah.
There is
Isn't that called Apocrypha?
Was
We
it?
call it the realm of proper file sorting. I had a
it's
word
called
there, I can't
Apocrypha.
remember.
That's Merun, not Merun's, what's his name? Hermaeus Mora.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mirror's Dagon was fun, mainly because Mirror's Dagon's thing was, he is chaos and change, and basically he always wants to set up he's basically about cycling new systems and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Which
enough.
supposedly the entire thing of Oblivion, whereas Mirror's Dagon, you were the Madcoth Kerr, the person who set everything up, was the chosen Mirror's Dagon to fail, so that what's his face would mental Martin would mental Akatosh, so Akatosh would stop having to bobbing off his duties of being the person who would ensure to the end of time, and fobbing that off onto humans with dragon-blooded humans instead.
Something here.
I was remembering it's about a Hindu religion, how you've got the creator, the destroyer, and the maintainer. And how much you must stop to be the maintainer. The creator just
Yes.
yeah, here you go, yeah, I made this. And the destroyer immediately starts wandering up, trying to get rid of it, and you gotta keep it going.
Where'd everyone go?
I'm getting my motorcycle
Okay.
and fixing some floor.
I'm just extending the entrance to the tunnel, which is a bit
Yeah, it's
narrow.
quite narrow here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss.
Well, the roof should be sorted now.
Actually, can probably help Gray out. Wait, Gray, you're saying that you're doing the in front of the tunnel, right?
South end.
Yay! I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
South end. South end discard.
No.
You're getting
I'm on
further
my-
away.
Yeah, the bit of Terra I started is actually the narrowest bit now.
Mm-hmm.
I have ways of really expanding the tunnel mouth.
I saw a zombie.
I mean, yes, that's
Discard. We already have floor here. You cannot blow it up.
You hear the disappointment silence.
I can just hear the silence as I crush his soul with those three words.
No disintegrations.
You cannot blow this up. There's floor here.
Where's my? Here it is. I mean, we could make more floor, you know.
Actually, you need 10 o'clock for me.
Yeah.
Let me get my motorcycle. Ah, one more point.
Yeah, we found the time it gets to bounce out. I'm gonna go grab me some. I'm gonna go off and go to that Mexican restaurant and get one of those big old super burritos I have.
Motorcycle?
Oh,
Oh, motorcycle?
I missed you.
Motorcycle.
I was not
Motorcycle, why are
expecting
you
to
on the north end? Ah,
You could have done the wrong Kento.
back up motorcycle, please. I didn't leave it in this box.
All right, hey, go tear.
Hook me up, man. Thanks,
He's
sir.
fine.
Just gonna borrow this for a minute. Hey, it's fueled up and everything. Motorcycle coming north.
Motorcycle already heading south.
Well, then we'll test the turnoffs, won't we?
Bicycle going north. Yeah, we definitely need to widen this side.
This part was wide enough we could pass without having to get off. Yep, looks like 4 blocks was the right distance between each ramp.
Hi there, Dizzy.
4
Yeah.
blocks is the right distance between each ramp. You can just get your motorcycle landed again without using shift speed.
Yeah, so the last thing we need to discard. What the hell, mate?
What? Oh. What?
Cool
Look,
door.
you made a bit of a hole in.
I thought there was more hole to put. I think you're trying to widen this thing up.
Yeah, we're trying to widen it lengthways so we can put like bikes down it.
Okay.
The
Oh,
last
this-
bit where we dug out today is perfect. Except right there.
Yeah, we just need to widen the upper entrance of the tunnel. But yeah, that's the problem for next week. So anyone who's suffered through 3 hours and 26 minutes of us digging a tunnel, I'm amazed. Very much appreciated. Things will be getting
Well-
more interesting now.
This time around, remember that we started this tunnel like 5 sessions ago, almost.
It's just a very impressive piece of engineering.
Mm-hmm.
The
And we've dug it about 3 times now.
That's probably part of the problem. We did
I'd
it
say
right.
2.
We did it right the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have started at the north and gone south. Oh
Yeah,
well.
we should have all started in the same place, just took in one direction, straight.
Hey, motorcycle.
And probably should have dug straight south rather than at an angle.
Why did we want to go like? Why did we want to do it on both ends and try to run into each other?
I started from the south. You guys started on the north.
But why didn't we just go all start from the north and just dig on?
I was already on the south when I started because I was digging it from Jen's to our base when I started.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it. And I just went through the wall. Oh, I think I
Yeah,
was
you
just
just started from the north. And
I think this basically started with me going
Motorcycle
fuck it and I
heading
just started digging.
Yeah, basically. So yeah, thanks for
discard, I'm
watching.
bringing back your bike.